And then just a giant nuke fell out of the sky. Anyway, that's the last thing that happened on One Piece, and I'm still kind of freaking out.
They have nukes in One Piece. Well, anyway,
You
hello!
would be surprised.
I would be, because I've never seen a single episode. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wayward Arcadium Season 2, Episode 6. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to start off by saying thank you so much out of the gate to the subs from both Jebba Boyd and, of course, the Mad Queen. Thank you so much. Let's just get right into it. Starting off the introductions, and then give you the recap after that, and then we'll just go to the episode. So let's start off with Aubrey. Aubrey, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I'm Aubrey. You find me everywhere on the internet, Mad Queen Cosplay, and I play Aurora Doyle, your local inventor witch who takes care of the Owl King, and we both use she, her pronouns.
Yeah. And next up, let's go to Aki. Aki, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I'm Aki. I just ate a coffee crisp, and it's kicking in a lot faster than I thought it would. And my pronouns are her, she, her. Not Hershey's chocolate, she, her. Who am I playing? Sarnai, there you go. I'm playing Sarnai Iltishma, pronouns he, they, your local sad boy summoner, now minus both familiars, which is fun to think about.
I forgot.
I'm in a hole. PJ likes to keep putting me in holes during these field trip assignments. I don't know. I feel like that says more about him than me. Speaking about him, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna like a hole. I'm gonna step around it and go to Dusty. No, shut up. Dusty, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I am Dusty. I use they, he pronouns, and I am playing Aldwin Sanchez. I almost forgot to. Baker of breads, finder of axes, faller of peoples, and they also use they, he pronouns.
All right. Well, next up we have Makai. Makai, please introduce yourself. Who are you? Who playing? What pronouns?
What's poppin', my East Blue miscreants? It's your boy, you they, you them, you party person in the not flesh. This isn't an in-person thing. In the digiflesh. In the digiflesh. Tonight I will be playing for you, Gritted D Stone Basin, fighter of peeps, healer of friends, and pegger of other peeps. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna try and make sure people don't pull an Aki and fall into a pit to their death. We're gonna pull a Sarnai.
I haven't died yet. No.
But you can only fall into a pit so many times.
Exactly. So stop throwing me into fucking holes, PJ. I had a nickel for every hole I fell in. I'd have 3.
Which is not a lot, but it's more than you'd expect.
It's awfully close to being like a cow, because you have the big, and then you get okay.
Yes, a big necklace.
Moo.
A big necklace that we got them. And a nice
Can
big
we swear? Can we swear already?
Let's give another 5 or 10 minutes before we start swearing.
One of these days
I'm
we're
not
gonna do a
cat.
stream where we
I don't say meow.
We're gonna do a whole stream where we don't swear at all.
Oh
DJ,
God,
how's it
that
going?
will be the stream that I'm not on.
Speaking of Fee, well, you're on this one, so please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello. I feel like I say too much. Anyways, hi. My name is Fee. My pronouns are they, them, and I will be playing Hiro Kitsugane, the local into hole diving lover boy. Kitsune that has a really cool weapon that he doesn't use the way that the Lord intended it to. I don't know why. We will find out never. But that's him. He's he, him pronouns. I'm very excited. I am sorry if I swear. This show is not for children.
No, certainly not.
It's not for children. No.
My name is
Wait,
PJ.
the show isn't for children?
No.
Ooh.
Okay. You're
God.
part of that reason, my guy.
What? Me? Never. With my One Piece talk and lovable attitude and cute face, I would never.
I would say, I feel like out of all of us, Makai might be the most children.
No, no, no. This bitch
Sincerely.
just, if kids were
This is
watching,
to
this
peg
bitch has taught them
everybody.
what pegging is.
The
Yeah.
way you
and
say
the
that.
Yeah.
the less that I have to think about
Oh.
that fact, the better off I'll be.
Oh, well, anyway, my name is PJ. Hi, I am the GM for Wayward Arcadium and Nat 20 Productions, official here on Twitch. My pronouns are he and him, and I'll be playing everyone and everything in between. So for those who didn't get to check out the last episode, the first part of this field assignment, here's what you might have missed. And please correct me because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a detail wrong because a lot happened at the last second. So they get a field assignment to go to a forest to find an artifact that was absconded with. And a lot of people who went to go check into that forest for it have been killed and sent back as corpses. So the heroes, the students of this hero adventure magic school in Absalom are going out there because that's what you do. You send your students off to death traps and they're being graded on their execution. It's a pass-fail. So if they all die, they get healed and brought back, and they fail, and they have to make up those credits in the city of Absalom. But if they pass, they don't got to do that. So there are currently other students in this forest as well, currently passing and failing quite violently. While they get there, they meet a young woman named Adelaide who is running from what they later find out to be Anna's Hags on a flying cage made out of nails and swords and knives, and they're after her pretty badly. They're able to secure her, and they tell her to leave towards their student teacher, whatever, helping them out in the field. And they start doing some exploring. It is a really big forest after all, and they find a bunch of trees seemingly enhanced with abjuration magic that blocks their way. And there's a Jotun rune pops up, and they haven't quite been able to get past that just yet. But upon doing a critical 20, trying to flirt with the trees, Hiro is able to activate what I thought was going to be a kick-ass ambush, and eventually they walk into a fight with a bunch of awoken trees and a wood golem in a field with a big buzzsaw axe. The fight is pretty good, pretty rough. You know, there's some damage flying around, but in the end, the heroes are victorious. The trees are chopped down. The axe
Exploded one.
Yeah, she exploded one with a friggin' fireball staff. It was dope as hell. She also found that there was a trap nearby, a horrible fungus that created a terrible poison field. And thanks to Aubrey, they also got to ignore a very deadly poison trap. And speaking of horrible traps, they continue to move around. Still haven't quite figured out the trick with the Jotun rune on the tree. But then they get to another clearing and another trap, a witch's pit, a never-ending bottomless pit that they've fallen down into. And this is where the recap gets tricky. Okay, so a few people missed the trap entirely, and Aki and Aubrey started falling forever. After some bad checks, their familiars just fell even faster and vanished in the bottomless pit. The Owl King gone, Lala and Naga gone. They're falling deeper into the pit. After some maneuvers, I believe Aldwin almost falls in, saves himself, comes back, clears it. Then Gritta starts to spelunk down while Hiro does a swan dive into the hole to go save Aki and Aubrey. And I believe at this point, Gritta, aka Makai, just
It
met up
felt
with them.
nostalgic in a way, you know, a little
I had
hole
just
diving.
passed Aldwin, and I'm heading further down.
Yeah.
And then I had used my invention to explode us a dual wall.
That's right. As Aubrey was falling Aurora, they used the explosion behind them to catch up to Sarnai and pin them both safely to a wall and grab a hold of the wall. And
you can't use your staff again because you
Yep.
didn't make the recovery.
I did not make the check, so the staff is
Yeah.
unusable until I spend like an hour fixing it.
So that being said, where we are picking up right now is Aurora and Sarnai just now clinging to the wall. We have a swan diving Hiro closing in, if not passing them. And we have a spelunking Gritta who is now eye and eye with Sarnai and Aurora and the plummeting Hiro, while Alduin has just climbed up the rope and made it out of the pit. So, deep in this pit.
Can I, as you figured out, I just want to imagine that as Aldwin climbs back up, he just sees Gritta and Hero passing him.
Yeah, pretty well. I mean, you got the rope
That's
from
exactly
somebody.
what happened.
I think it may
Yeah,
be more
we-
likely than Hero because Gritto's already down. They passed each other.
Oh,
So Aldwin with the axe
it's that, oh my
climbs
god,
up.
it's that meme. It's that Umbrella Academy meme where they like pass each other.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yes.
Gritta's climbing down, like, you going up. I have to make sure our 2 idiots don't die. How's it going, guys? No, you have to go make sure our 3 idiots don't die.
She's like, oh, hi, oh, bye, Hero. Fuck.
So I guess the question
the soft
is
fuck though from Aldwin.
just, so I guess the question is we got Hero and Free Fall.
Mhm.
Aurora, you're clinging to the wall. You finally have a good handhold. From here, you can climb up.
Yeah, with skills I don't have.
Yeah. Sarna is also there. You're both clinging to the wall, and you hear / see, the falling Hero. Gritta, you're there too. So let's start off with Aurora. Aurora, what are you going to do?
I am going to look over at Sarnai and be like, can you climb out from here?
I would like to think that I can, but I think that's my
unfortunate.
my little foxman plunging
Why-
to
why?
their doom.
Bye, Hero.
Now here, I'm assuming Hero's gonna try and catch themselves, but if they don't, I have a whip ready to try and catch them, like their leg. So I'm just gonna can Hero, who has a way better reflex, do it first, please?
I'm sorry, you had a whip and you did not say anything.
They've said it multiple times.
Yeah, I said it multiple
Yes.
times.
Pay
I have
attention to
grown-
your partner.
I have
Like episode
grown-
1.
Yes, I
I
have
made
grown
the same-
proficient
I have-
in it.
I have much horny to make up for once I'm not falling anymore.
Guess what happens when you pay attention to things other than the grilled cheese?
I'm going to cling to the wall and hope Greta gets down to where we are soon, because I don't think if I make any checks to climb out, I'm going to fail and I'm going to fall. I'm looking
You
at my
will.
+0 to athletics and my +3 to acrobatics.
I support women's rights. I support their wrongs. Aurora will fail.
Yes, I'm going to fail. So I'm going to cling tightly to this wall and cry about the missing Owl King.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So-
here's just a genuine question. So
Mhm.
what if Naga gets more than like 100 feet away from me? She disappears. So and I feel the connection sever. So have I felt the connection sever yet?
I'm trying to think time wise. I will say this: you're starting to feel the tether start to hit that tension. Almost kind of like how when you're pulling a string that's hanging off your shirt, you're feeling that it's about to snap and break. So it's getting close.
Okay. Because I don't mind it if it snaps because I can just resummon her.
Yeah.
We that's the life me. I'm the pure body lifeline to summoning her again. But I am unsure though, is I don't know how Pathfinder deals with other familiars.
They return
I've-
at your daily preparations. If they
Okay,
if they get killed, they return your next daily preparation.
Okay, I wasn't sure about that. That's horrible. Oh no. They're falling forever.
Until tomorrow morning.
Oh no.
Yep. I like if theoretically, I can't prepare any more spells until I get Pebble back.
Yeah. But that being said, so Aurora is basically waiting for some help. Gritta, you're on the opposite end of the pit in my mind. So what I'm going to say is you're finally down low enough that you see Grita, you see Sarnai, you see a falling hero, and you see Aurora is clinging onto the pit on the opposite end. Sarnai, you want to use your Rose Whip, Chain Whip to get Hero, correct?
Yes, that's if Hero doesn't catch himself first.
Please catch yourself.
So if
Okay.
Hero
Like a cat.
fails, I'd like to.
So
You mess with
It's
it.
not even that kind of whip. It's a goddamn. It's a Shaolin chain whip, but like it'll still work that way.
Meteor hammer, chain whip, rope dart, same basic principle.
Exactly. Yeah, basically, like
Yeah.
it'll work the same way.
So, Fee, I need from you your choice, athletics or acrobatics, and you have to make a DC 26 to catch yourself.
You're asking me if I roll now? What do I need to get?
A DC 26. So you got to make a 26 or above.
Okay, is it reflex? No, what did you say? I'm so sorry. I'm
No, it's
like,
okay. It's okay. Athletics and athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, pog. Okay. I need
Pog?
to stop saying pog ironically because I will say it not
It's
ironically.
not
Pog
even
champ,
pog.
pog champ, pog champ.
It's pretty pog of
Um,
you, dude.
Thanks, poggers. Okay.
Pogging.
I will. Wow, this is way too early. I'm going to use a hero point because I do have been rolling a 2, so that was not pog. So we will redo this.
Not very pog champ of you.
No,
Not
not very
really
pog
not.
champ.
Not
No.
very Chad. I want to have a bunch of F's on the chat. Is that Twitch talk? Am I doing it right?
Yeah, F in the chat. I got you.
Yep.
Okay, 28.
28. The powers of F compel you, and you are able to catch yourself on the side of this never-ending witch's pit. You grab the handholds on the side, flip around, you land nimbly bimbly. It appears that you are maybe 20, 30 feet below Sarnai and Aurora, but you're safe.
Okay,
I'm sorry. When did they land?
Does he kind of look like a cat that got scared,
Yeah, arched back and hair standing up the whole
Yeah,
bit. Yeah.
like the ears and everything. And he's like, I got this. Guys,
I
guys,
got
you don't
this."
have to worry. I was totally not worried, but even if I was, totally don't have to worry. Thanks. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
So with that, Hero is safe. Now I know, Sarna, you said you want to make sure they were going to catch themselves. It seems like that's the case. What are you going to
Yeah. I can start climbing now. Pretty much.
do? Yep. Okay.
Make the trip. Yeah, I'm assuming this is athletics.
Yep.
I'm just gonna hang in there.
Mm-hmm.
Could I argue intimidation if I start cursing at the fucking rocks? Like you bloody fucking rocks!
You
I'm
dumb
going to
fucking
climb you
rocks.
stupid fucking rock. My goddamn nails in this
I've seen
goddamn
sand
bloody
make
fucking
better rocks
hole.
than you.
I'm going to say
Motherfucking
no.
rocks in this motherfucking hole.
No, but I love your energy. No.
Damn. Like like Goku, like with willpower, but I'm using intimidation instead.
Yeah, the indomitable will of the tiefling spirit, but it's still a no.
I feel
Damn.
like aren't rocks technically alive? Because the hills are alive with the sound of music. So
I don't
technically,
subscribe to that.
No.
That's flat earth nonsense. I
Oh,
don't
the
But
subscribe
sound
to
of
that
music
shit.
is not happening yet.
Ice
Yeah.
hills could have
No.
eyes.
I'm just
I hope they
saying.
don't.
Trees are what had eyes.
I'm just saying I could try to seduce the rocks to let us go.
Oh, wait, no.
No.
I unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe.
I'm gonna make one more bargain with you, okay?
Okay.
I'm not just a tiefling. I'm a fletchling, which means I was born in the shadow plane, born in the
Lord.
darkness, raised by the darkness. What am I
Hold it.
in? A hole. A
Mhm.
hole filled with darkness.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay?
Filled
Okay?
with darkness.
Some would say
PJ.
I was even molded by the darkness, which is quite literal for
Mhm.
Sarnai in Sarnai's case.
Mhm, mhm.
So could I use occultism
What?
Because-
No.
because
no.
occultism is the check
Really had it
for
going.
darkness.
Really?
I just imagine Aki like that Charlie
Oh my
Day
God.
meme just in front of this board and just being like, if you see here, PJ, Sarna was born out of darkness, and that connects to occultism in these
No,
different
it does.
ways.
It does because in what do you call it? The ancestries that you not ancestries, the heritage feats that you can pick later on. Occult and occultism are the specific ones that are used the most for things like moving through the shadow plane and stuff.
Yeah.
So because I'm in a hole molded and raised by darkness, could I use occultism to just up the hole?
I'll say this. Do you have, because I know you're a shadow. No, I think at this point you're gonna have to do athletics.
Okay, I
if you-
can take athletics.
Yeah.
I did my best. I shoot my shot.
I appreciate the hustle. I appreciate it. Just it's a really hard buy to be like, my knowledge of being pissed off and occulty. I don't know.
I'm not seeing the line through this one.
I don't know. I personally believe if you're angry enough, you can do anything. Have you never seen an an angry person run real fast and the air time they get?
Oh yeah.
Max speed.
Have you seen God of War 2018?
Yeah, God of
Yeah.
War shaped my childhood, which is not a thing that I should
That's
admit.
a terrible
loud.
reference,
Yeah.
Taki.
Yeah, and it's the OG trilogy. I played a specific game.
Lord.
I know what titties are.
Well, I would hope
So
so.
quick time events aside.
Yeah.
It's okay. I rolled really well, anyways. But like, I just wanted a better, higher roll.
I get it.
So Greta is on the other side of the pit from me.
Yeah. So yeah, you're on one side, they're on the other.
Mhm.
Nice big about
Wait.
I'm gonna say 15 foot, 10 foot distance in between y'all.
Cool.
Hey,
I don't know.
Aurora,
know,
if you believe
we
you
all
can
just
fly,
fell
you
down the
believe you
pit.
can touch the sky. Think about it every now and then.
I feel like maybe the pit didn't exist until we were like halfway on it, and then we triggered the trap, and then could I use Greta's shadow to malicious shadow and grab me?
Wow, that is a pull. What's the strength modifier on that, or what would the skill check be on that?
That is an attack roll.
Okay, so you're basically using Greta's shadow to attack yourself. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep, and pull me closer to them.
You know what? I will.
I will take the damage.
This makes a bit
Lord.
more sense. So here's what I'll say: if you
Makes a bit more sense. This is the one time you could have been like, oh well, I guess it is a race thing. Because it was.
you were talking about how your knowledge of shadows moves you, they at least have something that's gonna move them.
Sling. I have things that allow me to do things in the
Not yet,
darkness.
though.
Yeah, not yet.
Though. Not yet, though. No.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. Activate the spell as usual. If it requires a save or anything,
It's an
then
attack
obviously
roll.
it's an attack roll. Okay,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna say, Makai, you're flat-footed because I imagine you're going to willfully allow this to happen to you.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
taking their shadow to attack me.
Oh, okay. I was trying to make sure that you, making sure your possession of their shadow happened
Mm.
According to rules, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you know what? I can't believe I'm going to say this. Assuming that Makai's character is absolutely allowing this to happen, roll against your own AC.
Let's go.
You know what? No, Aurora. I don't want you to save yourself. I came all of this way just to let you fall.
I rolled a 19.
Oh
With
no.
plus 15, this is like
Is that crit?
34
Just
to crit
crit
on
yourself.
myself.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Roll critical damage and let's see if you can save yourself. I love where this is going. This is great.
How much health do you have?
That I have lead
Oh,
climber?
actually, like I have most of my health
Okay.
for now.
I was gonna say, I think we did a fair amount of healing, but so like you're back up,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, Aldwin's just at the top of the
rolled max on the
pit,
dice.
not knowing what's happening.
Oh nope, that gets a second D10.
Oh
no.
no.
I rolled max on that as well.
Oh no.
Oh, so you're just gonna kill? Okay, this is fun.
Oh,
I want you to describe it really badly.
See, enter. I have 1 health left.
Oh
y'all! I had a plan.
no. Oh my god. No, we're doing this. This is
I'm
great.
still
Okay.
conscious.
This is fine. This is fine.
So
But I had a
you
plan.
reach out and Greta, you start seeing the shadows around you in the darkness. Even your own body starts to mold out and form this claw that almost like spear hands through Aurora, essentially, and then wraps a thumb around her waist so it's got her secure. Now, are you having this shadow drag you up or throw you?
Drag me like back to Greta. Like
Okay.
essentially it's like pulling back into Greta, and I'm just preparing to grab Greta when I am close enough.
Cool, this is traumatic as fuck. Okay, so Greta, this shadow that's moving around you and is a part of you almost kills Aurora. Her bloody stump of a body now being dragged to you like Scorpion's hook. As she lands in your arms, her limp limbs hanging around you in a soft hug as her blood just covers you. Aurora,
I'm
what do you
sorry.
say to Greta?
It's like, ow, that hurt a lot more than I thought. I am sorry about the blood.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Ow.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'll get you out of here. 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 It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. I got this. We got this. I got this. It'll be fine. I got this. I got this. I got this. I
I'm
got
gonna
this.
look down. I'm gonna look down to where Hero is and just go, did you fucking see that? It was like the Ghost Shock movie. Just came out of nowhere and dragged a bitch. That's a real movie, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar
Yeah,
with being
there's the shark ghost movie where specifically that guy dies in that backyard slip and slide because the ghost shark comes and eats him like that. And then there's another one where there's a priest and he's the only one who can save everybody
Okay.
from these ghost sharks.
All right, well, Hero looks up at Sarnai and he's just like, reminds me of that whale NATO movie. Can't do copyright
Whalacane?
infringement.
Oh,
The Whalacane.
The Whalacane. Yes, yes, I remember that.
Yeah, the historical
Fucking-
event, the apocalypse that happened.
Oh yes. Ravaged the shores of the river.
Ravaged
Kingdoms.
them. But yeah, I think I saw something similar like that. Greta, what the fuck?
So yeah, it does look like it did. The shadow does come from Greta and it hits me and pulls me over.
So
Greta,
here's
can you do that to my?
Greta is now having even more of a panic attack. I would like to
No.
use. Oh wait.
And I was gonna say, don't worry, sweetie. You've got it. You're all the way up there. Can't give you much. There. And I'm just patting the rock.
Sarna's like, can you feel it now, Greta? Can you
Are
feel
you
it?
feeling it?
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Crab? I would like to use a lead climber and set up a path for them up, which is
Okay.
what I've been doing this entire time.
Sure thing. Go right ahead, use a feat. Is there a roll for that or just something that you do to give bonuses?
It's just a thing I do to get bonuses. From now on, they're going to be using the follow the expert, which, yeah, choose an ally attempting recurring skill. Choose an ally attempting a reoccurring skill check while exploring, such as climbing or performing a different exploration tactic that requires a skill check like avoiding notice. The ally must be at least an expert in the following skill to blah, 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 blah. They get a +4 or a +3 because I'm a master in athletics.
God.
Okay.
School would have been so much more fun if my teacher just randomly went blah 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 blah. Anyways,
Blah,
the
blah, blah,
point
blah,
of this
blah.
lecture is
You'd be surprised how often they did that at my schools.
I'm just gonna limply hang on.
Oh, wait, no, I was wrong. They get my level +3 because I'm so a +10.
Something
Shit.
something spider monkey.
Yeah. So let's first, before we get Sarnai and Hiro on the climbing rope, let's get Grida and Aurora the hell out of this witch's pit. So Makai, if you could give me an athletics check to climb out, I'm gonna say no penalties. I think you got the rope. She's basically harpooned on you, so you're good. Just give me an athletics check to climb.
Basically
Oh.
harpooned onto me.
How nice that you said harpooning, given that we were talking about whales.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about like
Yeah.
that Aurora was like a hot dog and Greta was
Why?
Oh, like skewered
yeah.
onto.
I'm so fucking tired.
Aldwin is just like peeking over the
I
edge,
thought
like
the coffee
"Run,
was hitting
run."
you. What happened to the coffee, Aki?
I don't know.
Where did it go? Stop
I
storing it in your
ate
testicles.
I ate the coffee crisp, and now I'm drinking a whole bottle of ginger ale because I have to
Oh.
stay
What
awake
is
after
oh, never mind.
this. I have to stay awake after this game, but I had a
we
very
can stay
long
awake
day.
together.
Mhm.
So what are you gonna say, Dusty? I think you were saying something. Make sure.
Aldwin's just like looking over the edge, like, are y'all down there? It's been like 5 minutes. I heard screaming.
Aldwin is the most adjusted out of all of us.
Do
Yup.
you need help? Should I go back down?
Yes.
I got
Actually,
a 30.
30. Okay, you more than beat the DC. You and Aurora rejoin Aldwin at the top of the pit. You're fine. You're safe.
Immediately start CPR.
Yeah,
I'm
it's just
frantic.
like-
I'm
Aurora,
just-
what
yeah.
the fuck?
It's all my blood. Don't worry.
It's worse.
Greta is damn near in tears.
Wait, wait 1 second.
Aldwin's just like, I
Get
left
the
you alone
buns!
in the
Get the
I left you
buns!
alone in the pit for like 5 seconds. What the fuck happened?
Oh, yes, the buns,
Aldwin.
right.
Just Aurora just starts pulling out her own medical kit and is just like, I'm just gonna like battle medicine
Here,
myself
wait.
because I still have that feat.
Greta, here. And they're gonna stuff one of the blue buns, the calm, soothing buns into Greta's mouth.
People forget that I have magic, and I'm just gonna fucking load.
Oh my god. Okay, so while we're while
Much
we're on
like
the-
One Piece, you need to remind us constantly what you're about.
Yeah. So while we're doing that, while Aubrey is rolling battle medicine, while you're doing heal spells, for those of you who are still in the pit, i.e. Sarnai and Hiro, give me an athletics check with a +10 to follow the lead climber and get the hell out of the pit.
Technically,
Hey, but
you
see,
made
what if I
me-
want to seduce the pit?
You've already tried that.
I
did not.
tried that.
I did
I'll s-
not. I
I'll,
said
I'll
I
say this. I'll say this. The pit is not interested. It's kind of like, can you please get out of my personal space?
It is pit sexual. Sorry.
It
Yeah,
is
it's
only
sexual.
pit sexual. I understand.
Perhaps if you were the
My
Grand
hole is not
Canyon.
gaping.
Stop. Stop.
Stop.
Both of
Stop.
you.
Bonk.
Yep.
Bonk on head.
Would you-
Roll the
would
goddamn
you
check.
say-
Bonk.
Would you say your hole's glorious?
So I successfully did my battle medicine for the DC 15 and I healed 11.
Perfect.
So
Awesome.
I'm up to 12 of 55.
I love that for you. Okay. Makai, did you do a heal spell or anything else to help Aubrey?
I'm getting that rolled up right now. My computer was being weird.
How
you
much do
agree?
I have to beat to climb out of here?
The DC to climb out of the pit is 26, and with a +10 on your athletics check from the rope, you should have a good enough
Yes.
opportunity to get out. Yeah.
I do manage barely, so we will not ask what I rolled. But thank you for the +10.
Okay.
What did you roll?
Do you not? What were the words that I just spoke? that I
Doesn't
just-
you have to listen to you, boomer?
So anyway,
I rolled a
Aki,
37.
cool. That's a critical success. You both get out of the pit. You have conquered the witch's pit. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, Aki, you feel
Could
the
you
break
say
of the
that we
tether finally.
domed the witch's pit?
No,
no,
that's not.
no. Because
No.
A,
Why
you
is
didn't,
nobody?
B,
Why is
No,
nobody
Aurora.
subscribing to my horniness today?
Because that's what
where the
OnlyFans is
we're in
for,
a
not
hole.
Twitch.
Because I almost died.
I mean,
Well,
in a hole
that's
is
your
the
own
perfect
fault.
Hang on.
place
That's your own
to
fault.
subscribe. I mean, you can die during a
Yeah, you should have
Vigorous
just
lovemaking.
died, but you were there at one. Just commit to the bit.
Just commit to the
Bonk
pit.
one more time. What's gonna happen?
Bonk. Okay, so
With
that being said, you're out of the pit. You got the bonus experience for the pit. This is why I love pits in this game, y'all. Every time there's a pit, it's like I'll jump over it. It's like, no, it's a bit more complicated than that. But you all conquer the pit. You're all outside of it, and obviously you can decide to move on now if you want to, or take a few seconds and collect yourselves. The choice is yours.
If I felt the connection sever, I'm gonna spend a little bit. I think it takes about a minute again. I could be wrong. It's either a minute to 3 minutes, but I'm just gonna take some time and summon Naga again, because that I can do. Just the minute, just the connection severs, I can do it again in a bit.
Okay, yeah, go right ahead.
And when she comes back, it's back to cuddling time. Like, oh, I don't like that.
Yeah,
You were literally wrapped around me. How'd you miss?
Naga seems terrified. She says that she was just falling and falling and falling in this perpetual darkness, to the point where she was even wondering if she wasn't actually falling at all, if she was just hovering, and then eventually she just ceased to exist until you brought her back now. And for her, there was no time difference between believing that she was going to fall forever and then suddenly in your arms.
How long have we been falling?
I would like to cry over the Owl King.
It's such a glorious tear, truly. The Owl King will be missed.
We're gonna have to put our animals through therapy.
I think Pebble needs it anyways.
Well, yes, no, Pebble needed it a lot. But school. It's I feel bad for Lala though. That's a baby with separation anxiety already. Oh, this is gonna ruin them.
What's separation anxiety?
Well, what I've learned is when you you don't when you can't not really can't be left alone, but you don't like to be left alone to your own devices. Usually, it's like if you were to live in a house and then everybody kind of left you to go on perhaps a vacation, and your name was Kevin, and you get home alone essentially. That could lead to separation anxiety because everybody essentially leaves you.
Is that not how people?
It's like abandoned
anyway,
issues.
that doesn't sound familiar.
No, not at
everyone
all.
okay?
So the big
Physically,
question.
I'm much better now.
Thank God. So the big question, now that we've got Naga back, is there anything else you want to do? Do you want to go forward and go to the one place you haven't gone through yet? Or do you want to double back and do something else? Choice is yours.
I guess we should push on forward.
Well, the DM's phrasing makes it sound like we should double back, but the rapscallion in me wants to push forward to parts unknown.
I say we push forward.
To parts unknown!
No,
Yeah.
I also agree with pushing forward simply because well, I feel like we're going in the right direction now because there was a drop.
As long as I get to push it real good, I'm okay with pushing forward.
Okay. So moving forward, you come to another clearing in the forest. This one seems unusual and has a very potent energy about it. Walking in, the air itself is very hot and moist, clinging and cloying to the skin and face. Aurora, give me an occult check.
Okay.
Okay.
That will be a 36.
36, okay. You start to feel a very unusual, let me phrase this. You start to feel a very familiar but unwanted energy. It's like walking through a swamp and feeling that kind of swampy air clinging to you. And it feels like home, like an uncomfortable home, like a home with someone in it that you don't want to be around. This kind of unfamiliar energy that you don't like.
So home.
So this familiar energy that you don't like. Yeah, like home. Exactly. It's kind of like you're back home with your dad, but the thermostat got really messed up with while you were gone. And it's at this point in time that you notice there's a bit of a divot in the earth and a fire, and it kind of looks like almost like a Dutch pot, like an iron rod
Dutch
pot.
oven?
Yeah, I don't want to say Dutch oven,
Yeah.
but yeah, Dutch oven. But the more you look at it, it seems to suddenly just swell and grow and change shape, and the lid bounces off and starts to bubble, and you realize you are looking at a hag's cauldron. More though than just that, there is this energy from the cauldron beckoning you, and you hear this beautiful and cacophonous and horrific song, almost like a fairy tale or lullaby, luring you towards this cauldron.
Gonna cautiously move forward. Not like eagerly, but just sort of like maybe this can give me some information about what something, especially now knowing about my connections to hags and things like that.
Yeah. The sludge, the viscous, sludgy substance boiling in this seems to react. The closer you get, it almost looks like the ripples are moving the liquid closer to the edge. When you get close enough to touch, it starts to bubble and rise, like it's extending a hand to try and greet you.
Like if don't want to touch it.
Please, oh God, please don't touch.
I wasn't.
this
I was like,
liquid.
Let me lick it.
No,
No.
God, no.
Hey,
No,
what hero? What did
this
we
is.
agree to
And
at
I
the
will have
beginning?
told you all. This is a
Don't
hag's
lick
cauldron.
weird things.
And yeah, it could be very, very dangerous.
What's usually in a hag's cauldron?
This is a great question. What is usually in a hag's cauldron? I think it's like potions.
I mean, like I would guesstimate it's not like a nice bowl of chicken soup or something.
No,
like
this is not chicken soup for the soul.
Yes, I would assume it's rather sinister. Like
Soup that
Soup
turns your soul
for the
into a chicken.
souls.
rat droppings and like someone's eyeball and like the hairs of a porcupine.
That's always specific.
Yeah, you, Aurora, have an instinctual feeling.
Mm.
The contents of this cauldron, you already know. Somehow deep in your bones, this contains the bodies of dozens of people that were killed and dragged and thrown in here. There's also multitudinous amounts of fungi and detritus and fecal matter and ritual components, and just a gross sludge of life and death culminating in something that can only be a ritual.
Yeah, it's kind of like full of like people.
Oh,
Should
that's
we-
terrible.
That's not nice. Should
It's
we
like a
spill it?
ritual.
Question.
Do I know any? Can I maybe think about anything that this ritual could be doing? And if maybe even if we do spill it, maybe that's the thing that sets off the ritual.
Actually, yeah, this is if
Mhm.
this is like a ritual, at least it's magic based, is there maybe like an arcana check that I could make?
Glad, Jess. I was about to let Aubrey know. She can roll an occult check
Mhm.
for this to kind of identify the ritual and the magic of this. Mikhail, you have your hand up?
Yes, in a similar vein of what they're asking, I was wondering if I could use a combination of neutralize poison and remove curse, if not just an arcana/religion check to see if I can't like
I got a 30 for my
purify this
occult.
shit.
30. Okay.
Mhm.
Hold off on that. I want to do this and we'll see what we can do with that. So for the 30, there's a very instinctual part of you that connects the magic of this ritual immediately. It's like looking at animal activity and knowing already what the animal's thinking, doing, what it's trying to, connect with. This is a ritual of power. More specifically, it is trying to drain power out of one person and put it into the cauldron so that the coven can devour and take that power. It's a switching of things. And you feel that this power drain would be fatal to any that they do drain the power from. This is a ritual to kill someone and take something from them in the process.
Yeah, and I would be saying all of this to everybody, that it's a ritual to steal someone's power, and once it's complete, they will die. Do I know if like tipping this thing over would it break the ritual, or would that cause more problems in the end?
You know that this is a very delicate process. To interrupt right now in any capacity would ruin the entire process. Just ritual will be gone.
What if we just, like, I don't know, ruin the potion? What if we throw dirt in it? Can I try throwing
I think
some
it's already
dirt
got
in
dirt in it.
More dirt.
I mean, or we could, I mean, Sarnai said like tip it over, and that should probably disrupt the ritual.
Oh, that's a better idea.
Would you like? You've got to. Well, my staff
mean-
has seen better days. We could just sort of like, let's not like touch it, tip it over. Let's like stand back as far as we can and like tip it over.
Oh yeah. Well, I got my staff. I could try just poking it very hard.
Why don't you just give it a
Oh.
no, man. We're trying to stay away from it.
Yeah.
Oh, we have your shield, right? If you
Aldwin Sanchez, are you suggesting that I dip Bertha?
No, not
my
dip
sweet
your shield.
Evie?
Yeah, just
push
like
the cauldron over with your shield so you're not touching it.
Can I
Mm.
just kick the pot?
No,
Can
you don't want to touch
I
it.
Can I just-
I wear high heels.
But also, can't I just baseball swing it with my guitar that
Mm.
also holds ghosts that cannot die again?
Well, you can break your guitar. That
Yeah.
holds the ghosts, and then the ghost can get out.
I know, but like I could
my
try it.
worry is like if this like putting some distance so we're not directly on it when it tips over, just in case
Could-
whatever's
oh.
in it is bad for us
Yeah.
personally when it gets on us. If it's like acidic.
I'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
So
What's-
just poke it with like the staff or something from 4 feet away.
Okay. Assuming that you're going to take your sweet time on that, you do manage to tip it. It's very heavy. So definitely take you some time, but yeah, you start to pitch it. There's a
Alden
very
and I can
unusual
use
moment.
both of our staffs at the same time, I guess.
Yeah. Once you do pitch it and you start seeing it tip over, you see the fluid starting to bend around the lip of the cauldron like it's trying to escape its own demise. The puddle oozes almost like hands trying to grab a ledge until eventually the whole thing tips over. And you hear this gooey gelatinous and then the potion, the ritual goes everywhere. Spills out along the grass, and you can see first you hear the sizzle and bubble as this burning hot liquid just starts eating away at the ground around it. The
Ugh.
grass
This is
dies,
what I was worried
the
about.
dirt despoils, and it's
Could
and
have
then
tried to
finally
dispel
dead.
it.
Well, I think that's good.
They disrupted the ritual.
everyone make a perception check.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
I feel like I should be looking out for something.
I have the sudden
Ah,
urge to
oof.
look around and make sure that I'm safe.
That is a dirty 30.
30-30. Love it.
The dice like me tonight.
I'm really glad what I ended up taking was toughness, so that way I almost have 100 health because I feel like no, it's like 15. I rolled very low.
Hey,
I don't see shit.
hey, Aki, I got a 15.
Yay! We don't see shit. We're just
No.
we're real happy with what we've done so far.
Just like looking, it's like, I mean, it looks really cool.
I feel like I should know where the hell each day, each Monday, I forget where there's perception. Never mind.
You did it. Proud
I
of
did.
you.
Way to go.
Thanks.
Karen.
Oh, I don't like that.
Did you also get a 15?
You also get a 15?
Stop, guys. Stop it.
If you
No,
do,
I did not.
We all need jackets.
15 club. The pen
I
15 club. Okay, I'm done.
I actually got 11, so I got 22, and I feel like just for that roll alone, I should get a bonus.
No. Makai, what was your roll?
I got a 22.
Okay. So as you have tipped over the cauldron, you hear a horrible scream of pain. 3 voices specifically all crying out in pain.
Oh God.
Does anyone speak Jotun?
No,
No,
we've established that.
we have definitely established that.
Cool. Just want to make sure because y'all leveled up. I didn't know if you were like, haha, I took Jotun with my level 7. So I just want to make sure.
Nah, I wish. I would have high key.
So you hear this mumbling, these voices just kind of just cackling and grating like nails against a chalkboard. And then
Do I get any more brain messages?
you do.
Okay.
You hear turn and turn, burn and burn. You ruin our fun, and in return will kill the betrayer and royalty spurn. Dear daughter, oh daughter, now it's our turn. And with that, a massive cage made of daggers and iron nails and swords descends from the sky, with hags attached, holding on to them for dear life. And in the iron cage itself is Adelaide, looking very defeated and distraught. And with those perception checks, y'all's rolled an initiative for me.
Fuck.
All I'm saying is,
Ooh.
damn,
Hey-
this bitch sucks
hey,
at
PJ,
running away.
hey,
Don't you
PJ, this
have
is-
a straight
That was
fucking
not the
mind?
time.
PJ,
That
PJ,
was
this is
not the
super.
time.
This is super unrelated. Like,
Mhm.
like super not valid or important to this at all. But like, how do you feel about being pushed into a pit? I just want to know for future references. You don't have to watch your back. I actually would
Mhm.
prefer it if you didn't watch your back. But if you find
Mhm.
yourself in a dark alleyway with a pit suddenly in front of you, how likely would you be to just pummel into it? It's just I just want to know. It's
I'm
just a
just-
random silly little thought
Yeah.
that I had. What a silly little boy I am.
I'm just gonna have to say, come at me, and then we'll see what happens.
I
But that
can't
being
come
said-
at you. Have you seen
Bet.
your own biceps? I like.
No.
I want the smoke, PJ. I
You
want the smoke.
Okay.
I want the hands.
All right. Really fast. I need to double check because one of them.
He's a
Yeah.
scrub.
I wish they were a scrub, but they're. I mean, they're
It's
gonna
PJ
they're gonna
Rowling.
be they're gonna be scrubby, but they could be worse.
Damn, PJ don't want no scrubs.
I
Scrubs
know
couldn't
how
pump, can't get no love.
freaking efficient PJ's gun cleric is. I know how well his rolls are.
I don't know
Cleric.
what you're talking about. So with that, once we get our fight music on, the 3 Annis hags are going to get revenge for the ritual that was interrupted. There we go. There's my fight music. All right. So the first one rolled a critical 20 on their initiative. So the one that has been speaking to Aubrey's mind, to Aurora's mind, they're going to look at you, this long, gnarled finger with this iron-like nail, and I need you to make a will save, Aurora.
I will ask, does it a mental effect that would make me controlled if I fail? Or sleep? Because I get bonuses based on which it is.
No,
Okay.
neither.
So it is neither of those. It's not an effect that would put me to sleep or an effect that would control me.
Yes, it would not control you or put you to sleep. That's correct.
Go. I'm not gonna live with that. I'm gonna take a hero point. That is a 2. That's yeah.
Yeah. No, you don't want that. You've done it
Yeah.
for this. You don't want that for this.
So that is a 29.
29. Okay, much better. Much better. A 29 will make sure I got the DCs correct for the spells. I'm going to say that it will be a success. It will not be a critical success.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the metal? What?
So they do this kind of weird, and you kind of hear a small murmuring underneath them, underneath their breath, and you feel this a very unusual essence come over you, and you feel cursed. But to what? You have to find out later. The last action they're going to do is they're going to swing into the cage with Adelaide and transform into Adelaide. So now there's two Adelaides looking very scared and confused in the cage.
That's evil.
And with that, next up on the list, we have Aurora with a dirty 30. Your turn. What are you going to do?
Cool. I am going to start things off with let's see. I'm going to start it off with a new spell I picked up. I'm going to start it off with my first two actions, casting Mirror's Misfortune. As like Aurora sort of does the thing where she like passes her staff sort of over her, and then suddenly as she's doing this, she is stepping to the right, and there is now two of her.
Okay. So would you say this what's the duration of the spell?
It is 1 minute.
1 minute.
Hmm.
The minute you activate the spell,
Oh no.
a horrible sensation starts crawling through your skin. It feels like the hag's iron nails are stabbing into your skull and just slowly raking down. You take
Oh no.
22 persistent
Yikes.
force damage.
Yaka.
Persistent?
Persistent. The target becomes affected by a spell with a duration. The target takes 2d12 persistent force damage. Each time it takes persistent force damage from this spell rack ability, it reduces the remaining duration of spells affecting it by 1 round. Only a successful arcane check against a DC can help the target recover from the persistent damage. The curse and the persistent damage will end after 1 minute.
I literally could take one more round of that.
I was gonna say, I don't think you can take another. Can you? Oh God.
No, I figured it would be
22,
12 on average
shit.
total because 6 and 6 is 12. No, I rolled almost max damage. So
Yep.
because of that, I'm letting you know you got to make an Arcana check to end this spell damage before the end of your next turn. But at the same time, this mirror spell is going to be 1 round less.
So it'll be 5 rounds instead of 6.
Yeah.
And the other mirror me sort of starts spinning their staff. They're not saying anything, but they're making arcane gestures and spinning their staff. They're trying to make themselves a target.
Okay.
And they have to spend an action to seek and succeed at a perception check against my spell DC to tell which one is the real me.
Okay. Check against your DC. Got it. Cool. And that's all 3 of your actions? Or do you have one more that I'm...
Two actions. Is it an action to make this Arcana check, or is this the thing I make at the end of my turn?
Confirm that for you really fast here. You can make an action to do it right now. It says only a successful Arcana check against your spell DC, my spell DC, can remove the persistent damage. So with your last action, since it looks like it has to be a check, you can do that now.
Yeah, it's not just like a flat check, like it would be at the end of your turn. If it's like persistent fire damage or whatever.
Exactly. It's a very interesting written spell.
Arcana check. So that is going to be a 32.
32. That almost critically succeeds. That succeeds. The persistent damage ends this round. So with that, your turn is officially done after the spell goes off. The spell's duration is still knocked down by 1 round, but I doubt this is going to last more than 5. Next up, we have the other hag. other hag is going to leap off the cage and start running at Greta.
Stop that.
Okay.
Has she passed Aldwin?
I'm gonna say yes.
Attack of opportunity.
Roll to hit.
Does she pass Naga?
I do. I'm gonna say yeah.
Attack of opportunity.
That's only 22 for me.
22 is gonna miss.
Let me double check. Because Naga got jacked this level up is the best way to put it.
Buff baby, buff baby.
I'm a buffing baby. I can punch you.
26.
26 will hit.
Ooh. Awesome. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, she does +2 more damage now. Just based on her expertise.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's like every so often it'll just Wait a minute. Wait. No. Yeah, okay, wait a minute.
We want good numbers, Aki.
Wait a goddamn minute.
Wait a minute. Yeah, no, that is 2 8s. Damn. 22 points of damage.
There we go. 22
Do you need a
points of damage.
specific type, right?
Yeah, I just need to know what the damage type is.
1 second. This is where I gotta double check what this attack does. Is it gonna tell me? Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning? Okay.
Yeah.
So 22?
Yes. You get tail smacked.
Okay. Tail smack hits hard, but the hag is unimpeded. So I believe that means Alduin, you get to roll. You missed. That's right.
I missed, yeah.
Okay. So let's see. The first hit, as the hag's claws extend and start slashing into Greta. The first one is going to be a 33 to hit. Will that hit?
Yeah.
Is it a crit? Do you have a 23 AC?
No, it's not a crit.
Okay, cool. So it's a normal hit. The second hit will be a 25. Will that also hit?
That will not hit.
Oh, okay. Damn, good to know. Good to know. Okay, so that means you're going to be taking... You'll be taking 20 cold iron slashing damage. So just take the 20. I don't think you have any weakness to cold iron, but you're going to take 20 damage. And you are automatically grabbed with that. And with the last action they have, they're going to turn over to Alduin. Alduin, I'm going to need to roll against your Fortitude DC. What's your Fortitude DC?
Oh, yeah. That's a 22?
22. Well, I critically failed it.
Oh,
Excellent. Most excellent.
Yeah.
can they take damage instead? Like not Aldwin?
Well, whatever it does have a critical failure.
Yeah. So as they basically with one claw strike, the claw bounces off a really solid piece of Grita's armor, and then with one hand they get right up in the hip area where all those lovely organs are, kind of hunker in their claws almost like the back hooks of an arrow, and grapple them. With that, they take one hand, they turn it towards Alduin with their fingers spread like that, and you see the nails start to grow and meld together like the T-1000, like kind of liquid metal, until finally, firing out of their hand is another one of those iron cages they were flying on. This iron cage gets thrown at you 30 feet. But with the critical fail, it goes way over your head, and you hear this horrible clamor of metal just demolishing a tree off in the distance.
Kevin!
I'm only like 2.5 feet tall.
And she's just kind of like with her fingers out, she goes,
Oh, I could do that too.
Can you not do that with your around my ribs? Thank you.
And yeah, as you're pissing her off, she's just doing a little 5-knuckle shuffle inside Gritta's spleen. It's fine.
Well, don't have it. Heels. Oh, God.
The third one is going to shoot another one of these iron cages at Sarnai. What is your fortitude DC?
It's 10 plus my fortitude modifier, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
23.
23. Okay. As this cage flies at you, it suddenly becomes way too quick, and you can feel it embedding into your arms and limbs as you try to fight it off. And unfortunately, the speed is too much and too quickly, and you are grappled, pinned in place under an iron cage. And then you start to feel even something even more terrifying. The cage starts to feel like fingernails turning into just grabbing you and starting to wiggle.
I hate to say this, but isn't this a little familiar? You know, summer.
Okay, you don't have to remind people of what we did.
No, it's not that, and I really hope it's not that what I'm referencing. Oh, that must be horrible. I don't like that.
Oh, no.
It's nothing too exciting. So...
Oh, am I prone?
Yeah.
I'm grappled. I just want to know if I was prone too.
Yeah,
okay.
No. My correction. You're not prone. You are just grappled.
Just grappled. Okay, so it's just like I've been impaled, like sort of.
Pretty much. And now I need to know if a 26 hits you or if it's a crit.
Who?
Sarnai. Sorry.
If I'm grappled, what does that do to my AC?
-2.
-2.
-2. It shouldn't crit. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then this is going to do 15 slashing damage as the cage that has grappled you starts to move like her fingers, and as her fingernails are clawing midair, the cage itself responds and starts clawing across you.
Oh, the visual I have. Ugh. Ugh. Crawling in my skin.
Next up, we have Gritta. Actually, hold on. Correction. Hero, what's your dexterity modifier?
I don't like that question, PJ.
You guys tied. That's why.
You're tied. I need to figure out who's going first in the tie.
Oh,
definitely
got it.
then.
+4.
Okay. In that case, Hero's going first.
Yep.
So Hero, you have Sarnai in an iron cross cage where the nails of it are literally moving like the Hags' nails and slicing them up. You have Gritta, who's being impaled by a hag and grappled. You have Aurora, who thankfully survived a horrible spell curse. Alduin is okay, and 2 Adelaides in the iron cage. What do you do?
How far away is, like, I probably need to use up my action to move to whoever I want to go to, right?
Yeah, it depends on who it is. I think Aurora, mentally I'm seeing Aurora farther away, but I might be wrong on that.
Okay, I wanna first cast Inspire Courage.
Thank you.
You are so very welcome. And I will inspire courage by singing a German lullaby.
Oh no, a woman in a buddy mask who's gonna come throw axes at me.
I feel like Hags and German, just they fit.
Yeah.
They fit together.
Mhm.
All in the similar-ish areas.
Exactly.
Folklore.
Schlaf, Kindlein, schlaf, die Vater hört die Schaf. Like it's all connected. And then I will. I think Hero. Fuck. Gritta is impaled. Sarnai is being dragged. And what is Alduin doing?
I think he's
Alden's doing
chilling.
great. They're just
vibing.
They're just
Yeah.
kind of
Okay.
there, just like
Okay,
I'm in
Alduin is still
between two
vibing.
bad things.
Gritta might have been
Then-
stabbed, but she's realistically fine.
Okay. Hero will target Sarnai being dragged then. And then use his guitar to try to sever the hook or like the cage, I guess, that has a hold on Saranai with a very much angry expression, just being just like, stop wanting a piece of what is mine. Y'all need to stop. It happened before. It keeps happening. Y'all need to know your lane and your place. And he then like swings down.
Okay, so you're willing to attack the cage, correct?
Yes, I am. Well, the more like the whatever is hooking the cage, because I'm afraid to actually hit Saranai if I hit the cage itself. So it's more what is.
There's a
pulled.
pry open action that you can take with items that uses your. I think it's like athletics, especially it's for things that are like trapped people or doors.
Yeah, I'm afraid to fail that, and then it will snap shut, and then it will have me and Saranai, and then honestly, not the kind of bonding that I wanted.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not that kind of bonding. No, we got rope.
We got. But yeah, he will attack the thing.
Okay. All right. So you can roll the hit. Go right ahead and do so. I'll tell you what it is when you roll. I don't want to tell you the AC off the top.
Okay. Roll to hit is just, what was it again? I'm so sorry.
Just roll the d20, add your proficiency bonus for the weapon, and I believe yours is based off your dexterity to hit.
Perfect. Okay. That's a 20. It's a d20 plus dexterity, yes?
Dexterity modifier and
Yes.
your level, and I think 4 at this point, or 2. 2.
36?
Total?
Yes?
Holy crap. Okay, that's
Jesus.
that's really good. That's a crit. Okay, so go ahead, roll damage.
But I want to get that right. That is like, because it's plus the level, which is 7, right?
Yeah, plus 7.
Yeah, plus 4, plus 2, and then the d20, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, then that was it.
Damn, that's a crit.
Damn.
So go ahead.
Hero
Be
is
in danger
Hero is
more
very
often.
Hero is very protective of what is his. He's just like, nobody touch my friend, and especially not my partner.
Yeah, so go ahead and
Nice.
roll damage. I believe you're using a two-handed, it's 2d8 plus your strength modifier. I don't
Plus
think
4, because we have
That's right.
the fist bump of Ordo.
Mm-hmm. So strength
Oh,
modifier
right.
plus 4, and you're level 7, so it's another plus 2 for weapon specialization.
Wait, we had fist bump from Ordo. Technically Aurora did kill herself with her shadow.
Oh, she didn't die. She had 1 HP.
Yeah, but I did forget that we had that plus.
Oh no, you're right. You know what? I'm just gonna be a benevolent GM and just say, "Oops," and we're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna leave that. We don't need that negative energy.
We're all
I
about that
have
too,
more than
Heike.
enough
Oh
spells
boy.
to get
So
her
it's,
back.
okay,
Yeah.
wait, so it's 2d8 plus 4 plus strength
Modifier,
plus 2.
yeah.
Okay. That is a 21.
21 damage. Okay. Did you double that yet?
No,
Okay, double it. So that's now 42.
42.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta do math. Okay. So you, with one hard strike, you see the iron cage just bend horribly inward. Some of the steel comes loose a little bit, but it is still intact. One more solid swing, you might be able to destroy this.
Okay. Hero looks over at Grida and then Aldrin and Aurora, and he like, can I just shout, or do I need to have an action to just check in with them and to see if they're okay?
I mean, just a simple conversation is fine. It's not
Sweet,
like planning
sweet.
won't work, but yeah.
Okay, sweet. It's
6
more like
words or less.
y'all doing okay? Y'all fine? Yes.
We got it. Help them.
This is not who I want to have fingering me right now. Please
Oh,
just
Lord,
leave him so
I'll
I
help
can
you
stab
soon.
him.
Oh no.
I'm quite literally having a gay old time.
Cool. Greta, I will make up for the trauma that you're receiving now later. But for now, and then Hero swings down on the thing again.
I rolled a hit with that -4.
Doesn't matter because I got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Go ahead and roll that 2d8 plus 4 plus strength mod plus 2. And then double it.
Delicious.
38.
Okay, is that with the double?
Yes.
Cool. 38. All right. Okay. So you take one more swing at it. You hit it in just the perfect spot where it is the weakest that it could be. The whole cage, you hear this horrible metallic crang and then snap. As it bends too far, shatters, and just the recoil causes it to fly away. Sarnai is free, and I'm going to give you all some bonus XP for killing a cage.
Cage kid.
Feeling just fine.
If anybody's gonna do pet play with my boyfriend, it's gonna be me.
My God.
So Greta, it's your turn. You've killed the cage. Greta, what are you going to do? You're in this grapple.
Really quickly, I want Alden's like, Greta, could you line them up for me?
Sure. And I'm gonna wrestle with this thing. I'm gonna pin her arm so that it stays into my side. Stab her with my sword to get a little extra leverage. I'm gonna wrench her into place for Aldwin.
Okay. Now I want to confirm, Aldwin. Are you basically making sure the hag is pinned and can't go anywhere, or are you trying to line a few of the hags up for like an AoE sort of thing?
Line them up, at least within, so I can move to get them close together.
Okay.
They don't need to, Greta doesn't need to pin them. I should state that. Because, if you could push them off, I don't want you to get caught in the crossfire.
Okay.
Yeah. Then, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start beating the brakes off this hag. And mollywop her shit sideways.
All right. Give me an athletics check to move her.
That's the wrong button. Little to the left. That is a 22.
22. Okay.
Dos y dos. That's nice.
Unfortunately, you find her to be incredibly strong. You try to move her, and she doesn't even budge.
Gotcha. Then I'm a hitter.
All right, roll to hit.
And that the shove does increase your multiple attack penalty.
Yeah, so it's be at a -5.
Good. Damn, only a +5 or only a +10 to hit.
Hate to see it.
Oh, okay. Why are you? Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, you tease. It was like teetering around the 19 and the 20, and it rolled over to the 10. 20.
20. That's gonna miss.
Damn. I'm gonna use my last. Wait. No, I can't use my. Do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and hit her again. With the spacing I have, can I try and raise my shield?
No, it wouldn't really make any sense. You're basically right on top of
that's
each
what I
other.
was thinking.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna go for that last hit. And we're just gonna go ahead and use our hero point.
Oh my god.
Also, don't forget that you do have Inspire Courage still.
I have not been adding that +5 or the Inspire Courage. I said what does the Inspired Courage give us?
Plus
one.
1 to hit and damage.
Was what
What?
the Hellnet gave us a circumstance or a status bonus?
Great question. It would be a. I'm gonna say the purpose of this, it's whatever bonus the Inspire Courage is not. I believe Inspire Courage is
a
circumstance.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
would be a status bonus. Okay, so
Exactly.
then they stack together.
Yeah.
Cool. The 22 would have been a 28. That
Okay.
do anything for you?
Oh yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Bitchin'. And then this time around, this is. Oh, what is that? That's.
Also, nay, Inspire Courage
No,
is
it's
a status.
It is a status. Okay, yeah, I never
It's
remember.
status.
So the
It's
other
yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
always know it's status, but I doubt that it's status. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
No,
I've been
it
playing
does.
a bard for 2 years. God.
There's so many status. I mean, there's less status or less bonus types than there was in Pathfinder 1e, where it's like there's like a luck bonus, there's a morale bonus,
There's
there's
so
a
many bonuses.
so
I'm
many.
getting flashbacks.
Nasty.
CMD. CMB.
Yes.
No.
Oh god, the combat maneuver bonus could have been so good if it wasn't so bad. All right, Makai, what's that number?
This Hags, bitch ass Hag, gonna take 14 damage.
Bonk.
Suck a hag, suck a slag.
Okay, she takes the 14 damage, and she's not looking too happy, but not looking too affected. All right.
And for flavor, I
yeah.
spit in her face.
How dare you? You see this long, monstrous tongue just kind of hit whatever you spit it with, kind of. You see him get it right back into her mouth.
It's nasty.
Jake's on you. Hope it tastes like Tabasco sauce.
No, I don't like that. Oh my god, this cretin has to fucking die. What in the Alabama was the fuck? What was that?
I had like a whole second line for you. It was just weird. I'm just gonna beat you harder now.
That's valid. Sarna, what's your dexterity modifier?
I don't know.
Alvin, what's your dexterity
It's
modifier?
the suckling of the spit. I'm sorry, you got me there. Oh my god.
+3? Yeah, +3.
+3, okay.
I'm a 2. So you go.
All right,
I was gonna tell you to go first anyways, but did the
Shit, baby, you a 10 on my
it's
screen.
I love it when I'm just trying to be like,
spit.
this gross, horrible creature, and I get a genuine, like,
too
shut down
far.
my player. Like, okay. Okay.
Too far.
Alvin, you're up.
Honestly, PJ, it's how you know you traumatized us. You know.
And as a GM, that's my job.
Like
I
I'm
know.
so
I
good
was
with,
about to say, aren't you so proud of yourself?
like I'm so good with body horror. You had that weird little metal finger shit going on with that, and I was like, yeah, that's nice. I'm having that every soup. I love that soup. That's a great soup.
Love that soup.
But what got me? Oh, jeez, fucking spit.
Not
So-
here for the spitting. Not here for the spit.
Gross.
Sonai, do you feel like you
Star
need more
Knight
luck
does
right now?
not like spitting. Got it.
Go first. That bitch licked the
No,
spit.
do you need more luck right now?
I don't know what that means.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Sanai and give them guide the timeline. So next turn or during this next round, you could re-roll, basically get advantage on any skill check or attack.
Okay.
Where I'm at is at least 2 of the hags in like a line. What I have to move for that?
You would have to move for that, but I do want to remind you that the very beginning, the one that started the combat, turned into Adelaide and joined her inside the iron cage.
There's
So
only
she's in the
yeah.
cage, looking exactly like Adelaide. One of them is still hanging on the side. Another one is in combat, like in melee range. So they're kind of
One
a
of
little
them-
all over the place.
One of them has her fingers in my lower intestines.
I got you, fam. I'm gonna ignore the Adelaide one, cause like, I'm gonna use bend time so I can move. So Alwyn just kind of like, disappears for a second, and want to get like, so even if I have to throw like at a 45-degree angle, that's still a line between that one and the one in the cage.
we don't know which one is the one in the cage because
No, not
It-
in the cage, on the cage.
but there were only
Okay.
2. Were there only 2?
There was 3 total. One was
Okay.
inside the cage. The other one's hanging on the side. That's
Okay.
the one that shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm getting confused about placements and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
so
okay.
all-
This is one of those fights where theater of the mind does kind of break down a little bit, and that's on me.
So
That's
Alwyn's
the one
gonna
that
like
is.
appear, like more like behind Greta, and just be like, "Well, let's try this out," and is going to swing, and the axe is gonna fly from their hand, and the hags within a 120-foot line have to make a basic reflex save of 28. Yes, 28.
Man, I love Thor: Love and Thunder.
Hold on.
I'm
You said
saying
reflex
God
of
of War.
28.
Yeah, basic reflex.
Leviathan.
I crit failed.
Let's go for both of us.
go!
So it's a basic reflex. They take the damage, including my modifier. So that's gonna be, 19, but with the because it's a crit fail and it's a basic reflex, that's gonna turn to 38.
Okay.
Is that the +5 from
Yeah, that's including that.
for Brofist? God, Jesus.
You also
And-
get no. Brofist was 4. Heroes makes it 5.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Oh, so you know what? Actually, just bumped up to a 40 because I didn't add the +1 from courage.
There we go. Okay.
And then the axe is just basically gonna just like slice through them, and then just like swing around in the arc, and then perfectly in Alwyn's hand. It's like, holy shit!
So,
yeah, that.
you let this axe fly, and as it just like flies on the buzzsaw blade of its head, the one that's been hanging on the cage doing all like the nasty like I'm going to mentally control this thing to cut you, the arm just cuts right off. You see this horrible green and purple blood firing out of their severed arm as they scream in pain. You see their hand tightening around the bladed cage to the point where their own purple-green blood comes out of their grip. They are way beyond bloodied. The other one, also way beyond bloodied, bit more health. The one that's fighting Greta, you see the blade kind of cut enough the arm goes limp as the other one still hangs on with dear life in Greta's spleen. That was one action or two?
So that one was 2 actions. Guided timeline is 1 action.
Mm-hmm.
Bend time was a free action to move. So that's my turn.
I feel like all of these hags are just doing a little too much. They need to be doing less. They're overachievers, and I'm not here for it.
They
Also,
picked
at
a
the same-
fight thinking they were hot shit, and then
And then
now one of
Aldwin
them is
came
losing an
and
arm.
tumbled them real fast.
Alwyn at the scream is just like, sorry, actually, wait, no, fuck you, I'm not sorry.
Sorry,
Aldwin was just
sorry,
like-
wait.
Aldwin is just like, look down here, bitch.
So is it? So it's Sarnai.
That's right.
I'm
It is
here.
Sarnai's turn right now. What are you going to do, Sarnai? The cage is
I'm-
gone. You're no longer pinned. Or grappled.
Yeah. Is it a free action to give Hero a smooch because he's right there?
Stop it. I was about to ask you. I was just like, you better use one action to
Smooches are always a
Yeah.
free action.
Yeah, I'm going to
There's a-
say, yeah, absolutely. Like what Kai said,
Cool.
smooches are always a free action.
Yeah.
Come at me.
However, making
It's
out,
it's
making out is 2.
It's not a make out because I'm responsible.
Oh.
But it is a little smooch. It's like you didn't lick anything, so that is I'm very okay now.
I can make it better later.
Amazing. Okay. There's 2. Actually, wait. Is there a way that I can aid Aurora on the check she has to make?
To get rid of the persistent force damage. Thankfully, she already got rid of that with
She
the
already
last
got it.
action. of her
Okay,
turn.
I was not sure if she got it or not.
It's okay.
Okay, cool. She got it. Fine.
My
Did
whole
I
next turn is just going to be sussing out which Adelaide's the right one, and
I-
then dropping a spell
was-
on the other one.
Yeah, I'm about to do that actually. Could
Okay.
I would like to use one action to suss out the true Adelaide.
Okay.
And
Give me-
I would
yeah.
like oh sorry, you tell me what to give you because I have a flavor text thing for it.
Oh, perception check.
Perception check.
Mhm.
But I use intimidation. Under the guise of what we are gonna they know we're gonna fuck up the other one. And specifically when I talked to Adelaide, I gave her a name of a man to go to. So I'm simply going to say, who is the knight I told you to go to?
Okay.
Full
Okay.
name.
Go ahead and roll it.
I was just gonna be like, do I know hag things? Because like, is one of the Adelaides just have red eyes?
I was gonna use organ sight. Which one of these looks human organs?
Are you allowing me to use intimidation?
Yeah, I'll say for this case, yeah, you basically like swear to me. So yeah, I'll allow that.
Yeah, I'm pulling something here.
Fuck.
What is this actually?
Channeling
this is high.
Bruce Wayne.
This is a high 32.
That's fine.
Yeah,
30.
I'm
But
using
which Bruce Wayne?
which Bruce Wayne? The Asian one that I thought, because I thought he was Asian this whole time. Batman Beyond fucked me up. Okay, like
Oh, yeah.
that was my
McGinnis.
introduction.
Terry
and-
McGinnis.
yeah,
McGinnis
that was
is
my
in fact
introduction.
Asian. I don't
Okay,
care
but
what
Terry
Asian
was
is.
very hot and should have been.
Pretty dope. Okay.
Terry should have been Asian. If he
Mhm.
was.
So
He should have been.
He was so Asian coded. Oh God, he was so Asian coded. All of Batman Beyond.
Akira slide.
So with that, as you do the whole like, what was the knight's name? Swear to me, do the intense Sarnai stuff. One of them goes, it was Sir Galahad, and the other one goes, I don't know what to do with me. And the one who's like, Sir Galahad, looks at her going, stop yelling at me. And he's like, ha 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 ha, looks at you, sees that was the wrong answer, and goes, fuck. And then starts to transform back into the hag shape, realizing their ruse is done.
Yeah. For that moment, Sarnai was full-blown serious. She fucked up, tiny smirk. And now I will use 2 action Dragon Breath in a line for Naga, so I need a basic reflex save.
Lame Belcher.
On the hag. And it's a line, so I'm directly hitting her. I don't think I hit the other hag, though, who was holding on to the cage.
I don't think so. What's
I
the
don't-
width?
I don't
It's
think so
5
either.
feet, right?
Oh, shit.
5
1
foot
second.
line by however many long.
1 hot
Generating
second.
this.
See, I thought I memorized what the dragon, because I mean I play 3 summoner dragons. You would think I would have memorized it by now. The answer is no, I didn't. So I've been debuffing myself for like a year.
Oh, that's right.
It's
Again.
yeah, no, it's just a 60-foot line.
Okay, so 5 feet wide by 60 foot long. Yeah. So, what's the DC again?
23.
I rolled a 22.
Oof.
Because you're feeling it.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oof.
Now I gotta remember. I gotta figure out how much, because I think it went up today. 1 second. 2, 5, 7. Okay, so you'll be taking full 46 plus 1 because of heroes thingy.
Plus 4.
46. And the 4 from the fist bump order?
Oh, and the 4. So it'll be 46 plus 5 is what you'll take from.
50.
I haven't rolled yet.
Okay,
But it'll
okay.
be negative damage.
Okay,
Because
that's fine.
Naga breathes negative.
Oh, 4d6. That was like 46.
No,
My bad.
4d6. I have not rolled yet because I was trying to figure out how much it is 1st, right? Because you gain an extra die every 2 levels.
Yeah.
That's not the right fucking. Don't believe I need to roll 4d100s, right? So.
No, do it.
No, yeah, no, that's what's.
That sounds right.
Yeah, level 7 doing 400 damage. That seems right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
It's Naga.
Sarnai, it's Naga. We do quite a bit of damage. You're taking 22 again. Wow, 22 is my damage number, huh? But yeah, you're taking 22 points of negative DMEs
Okay.
and
Yeah.
breath weapon in 4 turns.
Cool. So the breath just blasts out of Naga's mouth, and you see that the hag reel back, and the disguise almost chips off like dried, crusty leaves that are broken and left in the wind. And she is almost bloodied, but not quite. So let's see. I believe that is the end of the first round. top of the next. The one that just got negative breath in the face will be very, very mad and leave the cage. Try to pin Sarnai. That'll be a total of...
What is it against?
It'll be against your Fortitude DC.
Wait, but they're coming this way, right?
They're coming to Sarnai, who I imagine's not too far. Something like a 5-10 foot leap.
But they'll pass Naga, right?
They will pass Naga.
So attack of opportunity.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Bang bang.
We'll use a hero point on that one just because I'm not gonna take a 1. But I will take a nat 20.
All right, roll damage and double it.
Jesus, I wish I could use her new thing, but I mean, it's still a lot of damage that this bitch is gonna take regardless. Naga got a new skill to use, which I can't wait to use eventually. So that's a crit, right? So that would be using this dice 39. Nope. Because do we double the bro damage?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Now I have to double check. Doubling the bro damage is just 10, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, 44.
How much is that?
44 of getting smacked the fuck up damage.
Okay, I want you to tell me the tale of how you killed this hag on this counterattack.
Okay, so she's running, right, or flying or whatever at us. She has to pass Naga. But Naga just had quite some time. So she's quite angry. And so I think what happens is the hag doesn't notice Naga's tail just full grapple her. And I think it'd be so much fun if it was like, have you seen the Hulk smash where he takes Loki by the foot and just fucks him up like that?
Mm-hmm.
Like playing whack-a-mole. That. So Naga plays whack-a-mole with a hag's corpse at this point. It's a little bit of overkill, I think. But she's just really upset. She's kind of going through something right now.
She's having a bad day. Now, this is interesting because this immediately shifts things over to Aurora. Aurora, your
Hi.
turn. You have the awesome spell happening. What are you going to do?
So it's going to continue. I don't need to sustain it or anything. It just goes for a minute. I will turn and look at the one that has Grida in its grasp, and I will use my first 2 actions to actually does that's a fortitude, but no, it's just for will saves. So first 2 actions, I will use painful vibrations on it, and it needs to make a fortitude save.
Okay. What is the DC to beat?
25.
Okay. It will roll a total of 28.
Okay, so it'll take half damage of 8d6.
Oh, that's right.
Plus 6. So that is going to be 25 sonic damage.
Damn. Is that after the half or before the half?
That is after the half.
Okay. Damn. All right. So, tell me the tale of how you absolutely destroy this hag.
I imagine I have something that is almost like a tuning fork that is sort of on my staff, and I just hit it, and it reverberates and it reverberates and reverberates, and her head just goes.
I love that. Yeah, it's like grossness all over the place.
Mhm.
I think you have one more action left. Is that correct?
Yes, I do. I have one more action, and I will use a focus point to look at the one remaining hag, and I will cast Veil of Dreams on them.
Okay.
So I need to make a will save.
All right. And the DC is 28?
25.
25. Thank you so much. They will roll a 27.
Okay. They will take a -1 status penalty to perception, attack rolls, and will saves.
Ooh, okay.
And it's a -2 for will saves against the attacks.
Nice. Well, I don't know if they're going to get much of a chance to use that, but we'll see what happens. So this one's got very little left in them. I guess we're just going to give them a nice Hail Mary here. Oof. Trying to strike at Aurora as they scream, "Betray!" and slash. Will a 26 hit you?
A 26 will hit, but I
glimpse of redemption. Never mind, she's got it.
because there's a pretty good chance that they're not gonna hit me.
Yeah, because you have that new spell activated,
mhm.
right?
Yep.
Mm.
If a creature takes a hostile action, essentially is Alright. If they haven't spent the action to seek, they are unsure of which one is the actual me.
I never said they tried to do a seek action, so they absolutely don't know which one's you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it does not say if like they automatically hit my double. It's just they have to spend the seek action to tell which one is the real.
Oh, okay. I see. So it's I have to roll it. Got it.
You to roll it. But they have to spend the action to tell. I think it's like literally you just flip a coin, and if it's one side it hits me, and one side it hits my double.
Okay, I can do that too.
I mean, it's like it doesn't give me. It's like they have to seek.
Seek. Seek is
Yeah.
an action.
It is an action.
Yeah.
They have to do that to tell which one is the real name.
Then with that being said, I got tails, which means they miss you. So they hit your double.
And as they shatter the mirror, they are cursed with misfortune, and they need to make a will save.
Okay. With that sweet penalty, it's a -1.
Mhm.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's that's gonna be a 22.
22. That is going to be a failure. Within the next hour, the creature must roll its next 2 attack rolls and take the lower result.
Damn. Well, it's gonna do one more attack roll against what's left with disadvantage.
I don't think they got an hour.
No, they're not gonna live that long for sure. All right. So that being said, does a 23 hit you, Aurora?
23 will hit me.
Okay.
That is the lower one. Yeah.
All right.
Now you can glimpse of redemption if you want.
Glimpse of redemption.
All right. She is going to. You see her struggling. The hand starts to move, and then she's really thinking about it, and she decides she's not gonna hit you after all.
You know what? Fuck this. This was a mistake. This was a fucked up idea.
You know what? I was out of line. I called you betrayer, and you but that's out of line. I don't even know you. Well, I mean, I know you, but I don't know you.
Aurora Doyle? You were looking for Aurora Boyle. Shit, my bad.
Oh, I just thought it was on site. Catch these hands, you know me.
So that being said, it is now Hiro's turn. What are you gonna do?
Okay, which one of these hags is still alive?
The one with, ironically, the smallest amount of health at the beginning of this round, and it's the one trying to kill Aurora.
Short an arm, right?
Short an arm, yes. Yes, they are, because you cut it right off.
Yep.
I am so sorry. You're trying to hurt my friend? Mm-mm. No, you don't know. Aurora already has so much trauma. She doesn't deserve more. We're gonna take care of you. How are we going to take care of you, little pest?
Bonk?
I think a good bonk will do it, actually.
Bonk. I heard honk. I was like, what?
I also
heard
heard
onk.
honk.
Like the Egyptian
Like
symbol.
the
I was like,
onk power? Yeah, oh my
Yeah.
god.
I heard donk. I thought we was about to.
Donk on her.
Yeah, we will
Girl becomes a goose.
we
Casts
will
honk.
do we cast honk honk. Besides casting honk, obviously, Hero will take his guitar, swing it once or twice to like kind of intimidate, and then just do a nice little Twilight baseball action.
Roll to hit.
Oh.
Somewhere
Somewhere
in the background. Muse
Given how
plays.
well I've been rolling, that was very sexy of you to say,
Do your bat real
That
quick.
is a 25, 26.
26 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Here we go, guys.
Pokemon.
Is it still? It's not doubling, right? Because it's not critical. It's just plain, yeah. All
Just
right.
normal, yeah. Just normal 2d8 plus all the numbers.
All of the numbers.
All the numbers.
That is a 23.
Okay. So, Fee, go ahead and tell me the tale of how you absolutely kill this final hag.
I I imagine it kind of like very like slow and menacing, kind of like reversed roles. Like he's the villain now. He like slowly steps up to the hag who has like bloodied his friend, and he's like swinging the guitar, and he's like, "You will not touch anybody that I care about ever again." And then he,
As you
Swings.
swing that beautiful uppercut with that guitar with the big 1-2 wind up, the head just breaks off the neck, the hair strings in the air, and you see something drop out of her head, like a stone drop out of her eye, land in the grass and rolls a little bit and settles. And this is where we're going to take our 5-minute break with combat over. We're going to see what's coming up next. We'll see you in 5 minutes, everyone.
You know, that hag kind of reminds me of a character from One Piece. Weirdly enough.
Really?
Let me know, Boulay and Katakuri sort of like found each other in their own family. So it's like a whole found family, but in your own family sort of situation. It's really sweet. Anyway.
a family
Yes,
within a
Katakuri.
family, if you
Yes,
will,
so
a
we've-
one piece.
Yes,
amongst
we
many
are
pieces.
back.
A one
We've killed some hags. Like,
Yes.
what happens after we kill the hags?
It's a good question. So as you killed one of them, you saw that thing kind of like from the exploding head that threw and was thrown into the forest. You hear something kind of into the grass of the forest around you. But with that, the iron cage itself also fades, and Adelaide is safe.
Is the falling thing a gumdrop?
Oh,
Say it again?
right.
Is it a
there was
gumdrop?
another person there that I
So you gotta look for it?
totally focused on.
I
I'll
will
look
go
for it.
over and make sure
Can I-
Adelaide is all right.
Okay.
Can I have,
So-
this is a dumb question. Can I catch the cage so she doesn't get hurt?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeehaw.
So with the hags dead, the thing that falls on the ground that you pick up is not a gumdrop, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
It appears to be an ordinary precious, semi-precious stone. Has a very nice kind of smoky color to it. You can give me an occult check to kind of determine what this is.
I have a cult.
It's just the old.
Always bring it over to me. I have a cult. If
I
you need
have
it.
26
I
occult.
have a-
26 cool. Okay.
I am catching a blade cage.
You're able to catch her, no problem. You and Aurora are now checking on Adelaide and just making sure they're fine. Aldwin, the stone that you are holding with that 26 is a hag's eye, a smoky hag's eye. You start to figure this probably actually dropped out of her head when Hiro like
Oh my goodness.
vaporized it.
Salute.
That was a weird sneeze. Sorry.
Bless you.
Just
I
well,
felt my brain come out.
Not
it's
your
not like the
brain.
hag guy.
Oh my god.
That is definitely
Um,
not what we want coming or out.
No, not. We're not going there.
Real
right
sudden
now.
tonight, aren't
There's
we?
dead bodies all over the place. Is this
I'm
what
having
we were looking
feelings
for?
tonight.
1 second.
We
Felix.
save it for after the thing when there's not dead bodies. Unless, no, not going that direction. Hey, is
So-
Adelaide okay?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you were asking Aurora. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. Asking the general universe, Adelaide seems shaken up. Obviously, a little shaken from what has been happening, but she seems okay. She seems hungry, tired, scared, physically okay.
It's probably best if you just stick with us at this point. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
that's probably a good idea.
She
Yeah.
She just kind of shakes. She goes, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, nibble on this. And I hand her a ration.
Mm,
Get your strength up.
Can I play her a small song on the guitar just to like soothe her? Not necessarily because obviously she's more in emotional distress than like physical distress, but like, just like strumming a little bit along, singing for her, just to, like calm her down.
Yeah, give me a performance check.
Sweet.
Aki, yes.
I want a vibe checker.
Go ahead, vibe
Check
checker.
her vibe.
I'm just like, I'm assuming it's perception to do so, but like bitch had to just walk in one direction. We weren't that far out, and she still got caught. Just like that.
It's a 24.
24. You definitely can tell that as she's eating the ration and hearing the song, she is kind of taking a deep breath and a sigh, letting the tension roll out of her chest, and she's feeling much, much better.
Nice. I'm glad. Now, how the fuck did you get skewered, Greta?
I'm fine. I'll be fine.
That is future tense. I don't like future tense. Either you give me a present update or like the future does not count.
I'll be fine. They dig a small chunk of hag nail out of the fucking open wound. Yeah, I'll be fine. It only hits a little bit.
See, the blood is supposed to be on the inside.
Look down at all the blood on my clothes.
Aurora!
Majority of it is your own fault.
Yep.
Anyways, 25.
45. Yeah. The one thing you can get off her is that she is scared. She's shaken up.
Shooketh?
And she is shooketh.
Shooketh.
And yeah, she just seems to be kind of be chilling right now that she's finally not being chased by those Annis hags anymore.
Sana, do you recognize like if this is like important? And I mean,
Oh.
which is I think it's literally like gem.
Whoa, that sure is an eye in my hand. Can I make
Well,
Arcana
it's a
check?
gem. It's a gem.
I'm trained in occultism too, but I'm just better at Arcana.
Okay. So are you trying to roll Arcana to identify the item?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, the DC will be 2 points higher, but yeah, you can do it.
Ooh. Sorry, that when I rolled it, the dice bounced on like the edge of my table, but that it didn't fall or anything. It just made it bounce higher than usual. Like eye level almost. Jesus. That's a fat 34.
God damn. Okay. That's a thick 34.
Jesus.
All right. So
thick.
now what was that?
I said so thick.
So, like 3 C's at least. So my first apologies
Can I
to
roll for seduction?
I want to seduce the check. So I wanted to first apologize to Dusty because I told you the name of the item, and I think that might have like just made it sound like it was just that the eye of the hag.
Oh no, I got it. I think
okay.
just like I was saying, it's an eye, and then Sana is just distracted.
Sorry,
God.
I.
So Sarnai, you recognize this as a hag's eye as well, a magical item that has some illusion properties and divination properties, and this one specifically, necromancy properties.
Oh goodness. I think Professor Morrow would be very interested in this.
Oh, it's an excuse to go
What
see
is it?
Mara.
What does it do?
With that
Help people
34,
ship?
do I know exactly what it does, or like is it like a component for something, like a material component for something, or like is it just sellable, or does it have magic in it?
That is a good question. You know that it has magic in it. Aurora / Aubrey, you feel there's a magic in this stone that's compelling you. It's reaching out to you.
the whatever it is, it's really magic. I can feel it from over here.
Well, I
Oh.
would hope that. Well, I I hate to break it to you, but I think it makes sense why it's compelling to you.
Yes.
But other
Yeah.
than that, yeah, lots of magic. I'm detecting divination,
Maybe even handle mahogany.
something else that I forgot, but there's a shun in
Notes
it,
of necromancy.
and yes, tidbits of necromancy. Hence why I think you know, Professor Morrow could probably benefit out of it.
Oh, and a touch of Cavassier. Very nice.
mean-
Makai, you wanted to say something?
Isn't this the orb we're looking for?
I don't think so. No, because it's smoky gray, and the warp we're looking for is green, and I imagined it bigger.
Also orb.
Orb.
Yeah, the thing we're
Orb,
looking for is
gotcha.
verdant.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then
Verdant. I
this
thought
one
it was
is yeah, this one is
I thought it was a-
eyeball.
Gotcha. No, I thought it was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
combination of like life and death thing. I was like,
Nice.
Mm.
never mind.
It's a vibe.
Aurora,
Mhm.
you hear a very soft and lovely voice sort of within your own mind begin to whisper and tell you more about this.
Mhm.
It tells you that this stone, which appears to be a smoky sort of gemstone, is in fact an actual eyeball of a hag. This illusion, this eyeball has many different properties, including blending in as a stone. So if everyone looks at it, they're going to see a stone, not the actual hag's eye. Each creature, for 2 actions, each creature that you can see within 30 feet must be able to see the smoky hag's eye. The target must attempt a DC 24 fortitude save. Once a creature attempts to save, it is temporarily immune for 24 hours. What does this thing do? I'm so glad you asked. This can, on a fail, do anything between giving the target the drained condition to giving them drain and doomed condition.
Ooh.
This also allows you certain scrying effects, such as if you give this to anyone, you can see through it remotely. However, if this is destroyed while they're wearing it, you are, I think you are stunned 3 and you are blinded for 1 hour.
Yeah, but I don't have to like put it in my face or anything. I can just
No.
like wear it on a thing around my neck.
Yeah.
And then after like a moment, just be like, well, I think it can do all of these things. So I mean, maybe it's more helpful that we keep it rather than give it to somebody.
Yeah. No,
Probably yes.
probably just hold on to it. Maybe put it in the bag right now. We probably need to wash our hands. Anyone have prestidigitation?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All just holds out their hands. Please, thanks.
Mhm.
I'm gonna prestidigitate this thing
Hmm.
clean too. This is a
I'm
fucking
I'm
eyeball.
gonna battle medicine these fucking wounds in my side closed.
Please
Yeah.
do.
I also for like the hag's eye, do you have to do anything particular to like? It's not to invest it. If that's the right word. Like
Mm.
if one were.
You do. One would
Uh,
have to invest in this item to use its power.
That I was like, do I have to do it? Do you have to do any kind of ritual or anything like that?
Just a simple investigation. Investigation.
Investigation.
and
That's it.
Investing?
investigations.
What's that?
Investing, so you just spend the action to invest in it. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Investments.
Rookie numbers up.
You guys spend an
well,
hour masticating.
No, please don't eat that. So
Okay, but
we
like, can
found
I
out-
try to seduce?
No,
No.
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 we still need to find the orb, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean-
Adelaide, did you find the orb? Is that where they got you? So you got.
No, I was running for the night. I saw someone looked really knightly, and then one of them got me with one of their chains, their metal chains. They got me.
Metal chains. Oh, the witch.
Yeah, they did with the cages. Well,
Sorry.
maybe these were connected to the weird trees back there. Since they also spoke Jotun, and the symbol on the tree was Jotun.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe we have to check
Maybe this eyes could do something with that, or do we see any way that we could push forward?
That's right. We still haven't got to the retreats.
Fortunately, looking around, it looks like there's no way to go further beyond this place. You do see that if you go to the right, there is a path that leads you, ironically, back to where the Jotun trees are.
Let's go check out the Jotun trees. And
Sounds like a plan. And I pull one last stitch closed.
Jotun Road, take me home.
Babe, I love you. Not right now.
I'm alone. West
go-
Jotun,
You
Mount
go back to the
Jotun.
Jotun trees,
Mhm.
the Jotun rune. As you arrive with the Hag's Eye, you see it start to light up, and all of the trees start to have other Jotun runes all over them. If you were to take the eye and kind of look at it, look through it, you see that of the multiple Jotun runes, only a few of them actually still show up. The others seem to be false. And it seems that these Jotun runes are letters. Looking longer in them, they kind of shift into common. And you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters on these trees.
What they say.
You see the letter N, the letter T, the letter C, the letter L, letter O, letter E, letter A, letter S, letter H.
I'm so glad that I'm stupid because this is not on me.
You said what? You said NTCLOESH.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
NTCLOESH.
PJ, be honest. Is this inspired by
Okay.
Wordle that you play every morning?
Can I make any kind of like recall knowledge, see if I know anything? If these words maybe do something related to hags?
You could try. Yeah, go ahead and make a Nicole check.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Macintosh, but that's one too many letters and not the right ones.
I would have
Uh,
gone with if they were like notes, if I could play them, but there are no notes
33.
corresponding to the
Yeah, there is no N.
or
So,
T.
so looking at the thing, you begin to realize this is obviously a passphrase. They are using the abjuration magic to create a passphrase that will create a barrier. I mean, it could be related to any sort of logic that a hag or anyone that would speak Jotun that has magical power would put on this tree. Well, these trees. I will give you this as part of your puzzle. You have 9 letters. Looking long enough into the eye, you see that a 5-letter word must be made out of the 9 letters. If you can get the password, which is a 5-letter password out of the 9 options, you can defeat the puzzle of the rune trees.
Oh,
Could
you type the letters by any
Yeah.
chance?
Yeah, I'll put
Please
them in
thank
the
you. 'Cause
put
I
them in the
cannot
private
visualize
chat
this.
right now. No, it's A-okay. Putting them in right now.
Is it close? That doesn't make sense.
There you
go.
Oh, I see. I did miss a letter.
Make sure that's all 9 of them.
I was making full
How-
fucking words here.
I'm sorry. How many
Leash?
leash? I was about to say. I was like,
Leash. I see
is
leash.
the leash?
I just see clothes.
Shoes?
Clothes.
Choose
Chose.
because you have
Chose.
like changelings or chose or choose. Yeah, chose. Because-
Chosen.
Chosen. Yeah, well, 'cause,
Ash.
changelings and hags have to make a choice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you want to use the word choose?
I think. Oh, chosen.
I mean,
'Cause
personally,
I
would
think
go
I don't
with
think we don't have
leash,
enough words
but-
for choose. Do we?
CHOSE. Chose.
Okay.
1, 2,
Chose.
3, 4, 5. That's 5 letters, yeah. So you're going to try and choose the letter, the word chose.
See,
Damn it, this is based off Wordle. What the hell did I do? Okay, so
this is Wordle. It's a completely different thing.
welcome
I
to
knew it.
Wordle
I deserve a hero
Pathfinder.
point for that.
Edition.
I'll give
deserve
you
a
I'll
zero
give you
point.
one for that. I'm looking over this. I'm like, oh no. Oh I've been playing too much of that on Twitter. But yeah, no, it's absolutely Wordle. So as you say that,
Wordle with Friendle.
I hate myself for what to say. The letter O has a faint glow to it, a faint golden glow to it.
Wait, Wordle.
Oh, how interesting.
Okay,
I
so
want
the
to
I
touch
hate
O's
you
in the
so
O.
much because this is so much fun for me. High key though, I ended up making a whole bunch of other words until you said it has to only be 5. So I have things like lost head.
Lost head.
Yeah.
So the O is glowing.
The O is correct.
And O's in the
Everything
middle,
else is
right?
not correct, and the O is in the middle. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's at a faint glow. So does it contain O, or is the O in the right? I hate this game. All right.
Yeah. Would you say that? Would you say that it's a yellow glow or a green glow?
It's a
Golden.
golden yellow glow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means there's an O.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, EPJ, I'm going home.
It's okay. I was doing all kinds of research. I'm like, ooh, a good runic puzzle. That sounds fun. How am I
You
gonna do
just
this?
fucking
Well, I wanna
create
make sure that-
Wordle.
I did. I created fantasy Wordle that witches are using to make passwords.
That sounds on
Stone?
brand.
Yeah, you
No.
know what? Hey, I'm gonna steal this. I'm gonna
Two?
put this in my GM pocket for later, but also bad PJ.
Also,
Stone?
Stone. Stone is good.
Stone.
But
Mhm.
but you have to call out TTRPG gifts for saying way Wordle.
Wordle.
Yes,
Yes.
give them a hero point. Give them 5.
Okay, yeah,
Pretty
TTRPG
close.
GIF, absolutely. Way Wordle, you're getting the hero point for that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thanks.
so the O still has the faint golden glow about it. The T in stone has the faint golden glow about it. And the N has the faint golden glow about it.
I'm
The,
very fucking good at this. Keep giving me shit.
the S and the E both have a sort of wah, wah, kind of like phasey
The S
magic about it. That,
and E.
yeah, maybe not.
Oh.
While our smart people are doing this, our Wayward Wordle, Arcadal Wordle,
Okay.
God, my brain hurts. While our smart people are working on this, can I keep perimeter check and make sure we're not being spied on?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
God bless America. Or
I want to try to seduce
whatever
the
continent.
runes.
Surprised you haven't tried to lick them.
You know what? I think now, while the really smart people are working this out, I feel like now is a really good time to do something really stupid. So, TJ, I want to
Please
seduce the
don't lick the
runes.
runes.
I didn't even think about that. Oh my god, can I lick the runes?
No, please.
No, you can't seduce the runes. They
No, I
don't
didn't.
have any soul.
I didn't even say seduce. I said lick. What are you talking about?
Okay, you can lick the rune.
I want to lick the O specifically.
Of course, of course. You have the taste. Have you ever like sticked a battery to your tongue to see if it still worked? That's the feeling you get. You get like a little zzz right there on the tip of your tongue, and that's
Oh.
it.
So it was what
But
were the
it-
letters that were
but it
still
was
still
sponsored?
lighting up?
The letter's still lighting up for
T-O-N.
TON.
TON.
But they're not in the right place.
Yeah, they're not.
Okay.
So, oh gosh, I should write this down.
So yeah,
Okay.
Fee, you're gonna get a
Note.
shock.
Yeah,
Jay.
I am.
I'll deal with it. Note.
Oh, you're gonna try note?
No, well, it
Yeah.
No.
Notes.
Put
Well,
notes
there was the-
because
no,
it
the
needs to be
E.
5.
The E
It's fine.
was wah, wah.
And so is the S, but we're trying to figure out the placing of the N right now. This is what sometimes in Wordle when you just purposely put the wrong word.
damn.
Because
Rocky
you know, because
is-
as long as you know where certain words have to be placed, it becomes easier. So just
Mhm.
use notes. It's not like
Yeah.
this bitch actually is Wordle, where we only get 5-6 tries.
The N, O, and T are still glowing gold.
Okay, no. So N's not in the front. Or N is not front or 4. So not 1 or 2. No, 1 or 4. 6, 7, 8. Can we put clothes?
Close, yeah. I mean,
That's what I would
Clothes
say.
like CLOTHES
Or cloth.
or
or
cloth. You can do-
close.
Cl-
We're
uh,
thinking close, like you close.
Close, like
Close.
close the door. So CLOSE. I know SE is not correct. O would not be in the same place, but now I'm trying to see if C and L are in there at all.
Okay.
The letter O has a gold aura about it. The letter L has a gold aura about it.
Damn it. I wish C grew.
So LONT.
So it's LONT. Yeah, LONT. LONT.
Font.
C didn't glow.
There's no C. Font. So haunt.
Yeah, T, L, O, N are definitely letters that are in this word.
Oh,
Mm.
oh. Talon.
That was my next guess, Talon.
What's that guy doing here?
As you say the word Talon, letters T, A, L, O, N all appear bright emerald green, and the trees begin to
Ah,
disappear.
Oh, I miss Pebble now.
Me
too.
eat shit. I fucking love this. If you throw a riddle at me, I'll figure it out and then I'll gaslight myself to make sure that it's incorrect. You should see how fast I do it. I get it immediately and then I go, no, it can never be that easy. No way I get it. And I gaslight myself for like 20 fucking minutes, even though I had the correct answer. I don't need a sphinx. I would ruin it for myself.
It's like what walks on 2 feet? You're like, fuck, that could be so many people.
So
Ah!
many things.
All right. So with that, you have succeeded in the puzzle, and the trees vanish, opening up this massive shift in the forest. Everything was kind of swampy and misty and hazy, and suddenly you see a beautiful verdant green opening with thriving blue, crystal blue waters moving in a river, and a small waterfall meeting it from the north. And around the waterfall, you see this green twisting stump of vines and leaves forming a hand holding a large orb. A green orb that seems to have blood moving through it like a Rorschach mask, constantly reconfiguring in different shapes and volumes. And there it is, the artifact.
Well, we should get to it before anyone else comes behind us.
Yes.
Yes. Hero will sprint
And-
at it.
You're gonna what?
Sprint at it
Oh.
and to grab it because he wants to be
Right.
fast. So he couldn't be smart, so he's gonna be fast.
Okay.
It's fair. And I'm still keeping
Oh,
watch,
no.
making sure no one sneaks up.
I feel
Oh,
like
I
I'm
thought
gonna
of
be like pushed away by something. I feel like there's a force field. I don't know
Fine.
why,
Hey,
but
hey,
let
I'll
him,
keep-
All the
All
one
I'm
that's
saying-
behind you.
Hey,
All I'm
Aki, you
saying is I
afraid?
thought of something really dumb I can do,
Oh, never mind.
You need to get
do to you, but like it's for the memes. So I don't know if I'll do it right now.
All right, Hero. Yeah, you go sprinting up to it. I mean, the orb's like a basketball-sized orb. You can pick it up. It's a little heavy. I'd say it's about maybe 15. Like
Oh,
15
let Naga
pounds.
carry it then.
Okay,
we need
right.
to
She
get
always-
it first. We need to get it first.
She's always Naga always has like a pearl or a rock or a ball like in her mouth. It's very pleasing and for her. It's like a coping thing.
Mm.
That's-
So like high key, she could just carry it, and
I'm
That's-
she'd be
also
fair.
favored rock.
Maybe we don't give our class assignment to the dragon to put in its mouth.
No, Naga won't eat it. She never.
But we don't
eats
know what
it.
it does yet.
Mm.
Exactly. It's an unknown artifact, and I don't want it to get hurt.
What's the thing
Exactly.
about not
Instead,
licking
let me
stuff,
get hurt.
Sanai?
Let me. hold it.
Naga's not licking it. You- Y'all are nasty.
goes in the
Y'all
mouth
don't know
when you think-
culture.
Okay. I'm gonna take it. Well, not me, but
So as you grab the orb, suddenly the green hand holding it turns and grabs you. The massive hand, big enough to encapsulate your entire body. Head poking out, legs poking out. The hand just grabs you.
guys, this is not the hand job that I wanted. Please help.
You
Hold
Hold on.
Over.
1, 2, 3, 4. I roll 1d4 really fast. Sarnai.
Yes.
Something heavy and wet, like
Oh, come on.
a blanket that's been out in the rain, just slap lands right on you. Loud slap, 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 slap. Like just
Is it a tongue?
Can I knock them out of the way and
I
take
shout that really loud. I'm sorry, everyone that's around me right now. So you feel this heavy weighted.
That blanket.
You look at your shoulder from the impact, and you just see blood dripping all over you from whatever it is that just splat and landed on you.
Can I just look up, please?
Looking from behind on the thing that hit you, you feel this heavy, leathery human flesh. An entire human suit of skin and clothes and blood was just thrown at you.
Oh fuck!
Looking beyond that, you see a form made entirely out of fire, standing where Adelaide was standing seconds before.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. Somebody get me out of here real fast, like so fast, like please.
The hand
Also-
grabbing hold of Hero starts to lift, and coming out of the water and ground, you see this massive, verdant, mossy, stony body. This one holding Hero reaches into the ground, pulls out from the water, gaff stick with a claw on it, and the voice, "What are you doing? You're not supposed to grab my mistress's artifact."
Never trust women. Sorry, Aurora. Never trust women.
Heroes incel arc begins.
Oh no. We were just borrowing it.
And I make any kind of occult nature checks to figure out what the fuck is going on, what these things are.
Go right ahead. Occult, nature, society, anything you want.
Occult was my best skill, so
Okay.
Can I try to sing to it to soothe it enough to open its grip to like let
That's
me
a-
out?
that's a dirty 30.
30. You recognize why there's so much Jotun around now. Sure, obviously Anna's Hags speak it, but that in front of you that's crushing Hero in his grasp and holding the stick with the hook on it, that's a marsh giant. He's probably the only marsh giant that lives here, but he's probably the reason why this one spot, besides of course the orb, is so beautiful and vibrant. And the marsh giant, the mistress that he's talking about, as he turns, the woman made entirely out of fire, whose Adelaide's flesh was thrown at the back of Sarnai. That's a blood hag. The Anna's hags are trying to drain the power of a superior hag and share it for themselves in their coven. The blood hag owns this forest. The blood hag owns that verdant blood orb, and the marsh giant is her subordinate.
I feel like
So can I
initiative is
roll
about
to
to be rolled.
seduce the black hag?
I
mean,
would not do that.
You might not
Listen,
like where that goes,
I
but
only have so many options. I'm being crushed right now.
You have two options right in front of you. The names are like Greta and Sanai.
And also
Well,
whatever spells you have.
I'm sorry.
hitting
I
it.
have no mobility. I can't do anything.
Easier. Just wink at them.
And we were supposed to bring the sword back to somebody, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah,
Absalom.
I feel like we're about to
Okay.
have a fight. I
It's
feel like
either
some
that
music's
or-
about to enter my head.
Yeah, it's either that or we're about to do like a chase scene and it's gonna be all Benny Hill.
I mean, the real question
Take away
is,
the orb.
the
Do
real
any of us
question is,
have those flares?
what do you want to do? Because the blood hag, who is now shed her form, her lie, is now just a giant ball of fire. And she looks pissed at all of you as she starts stalking close. The marsh giant, just kind of seems to be staring at the hag, has a hero starting to crush in his grasp and the hook stick. What do you do?
I mean, I don't think they're gonna let us take the orb. I don't think they're gonna let us take this orb.
I think Aldwin's gonna be like, get Hira and the orb out of there, and he's gonna start running at the blood hag.
Thank you. I'm right there with you. I'm driving. Let's fucking go.
I mean, I will also. I'm gonna try buying time because I think Naga's probably the best idea to get this hero and maybe the orb out of here.
All right. So then,
getting the orb, yes. Getting Hira out, the answer is no.
Okay.
I don't like. She could attempt
Hero
it,
may
but
have to get themselves out. But if we can get this orb out of here, that's what we.
Then I think what we're gonna do is roll initiative, play the fight music, and see if this is a fight to the bitter end or a run to save your ass. Play my fight music. Let's get some perception checks here.
I do want to say that Hero will
Natural 20.
natural 20. Will be basically take the orb first. Like, don't worry about me. Just take the orb. Just do it. That is a.
PJ, I am going to. What's the thing I get for Chrono Skimmer? Forget the thing. Something the timeline. Destabilize the time stream. So I need a roll for that check of 11 plus.
All right.
0 like that.
7 from. There it is. Okay, so make sure I got everyone's initiative. Dusty, what was your initiative?
I destabilized the time stream, so I had to do a check. That check of 11. I rolled a 1. Hero pointed. I rolled a 17, which means my initiative is 19 plus my initiative modifier, which is 31.
Damn. Okay. Aubrey, what was Aurora's initiative?
29.
Okay, and Aki, what was Sarnai's initiative?
28.
Perfect. Okay. So first out the gate is Grida with a 34, if I read that correctly.
Yup. I'm gonna charge at this hag. Yeah, it was a natural 20 plus 14. I'm gonna charge at this hag. Where'd that spell go? I'm gonna run up on her and I'm gonna hit her with a moonlight ray.
Okay, all right. Cool. All right, go ahead. Is that do you have to roll to hit or is that a save?
Yeah, it's a roll to hit.
Okay.
Does a 24 hit? Wait. It was plus 4 from.
Yeah, that was for damage.
Oh, only for damage. All right, then yeah, 24.
24 will miss.
Dang it. You know what? Wait, hang on. I'm feeling real spicy. This thing's. You don't just grab my manses. Let me check and see if I can use this now.
So, how many?
Yeah, I'm gonna use Prophecy's Pawn, and it's probably not gonna be too good for me. But as my final action, I'm gonna go ahead and use Prophecy's Pawn to re-roll that last attack.
Okay, go ahead and re-roll it.
All right, that is a 26.
That will hit.
Thank you. 2 points. And you unleash a holy beam of freezing moonlight. Make a ranged spell attack. Deals 5d6 cold damage. Fiend or undead, extra 5d6 good damage. Raise cold damage as silver damage for the purposes of weaknesses and resistances of the like. Anything that means anything to you? Congratulations. No, you
Go ahead and roll damage. You got that. Shit, 8d6.
it's 5d6.
Oh, 5d6. Okay,
Yeah, it's
5d6.
it's the extra if they're like fiend or
Yeah,
undead, which hags are just fey.
Nah, that's fair. That's going to be 16 damage.
16.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it does not look happy as you blast this chilly moonbeam right into its chest. You see the fire kind of start to wick away, and then when it's done, it comes back in a lot of pain. That's all 3 actions, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Next up, we got Aldwin.
Oh yeah. Because I was running up on them, I'm probably like right in their zone, right?
I'm sorry, which one are you running up on?
The hag.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think as Alvin was running, you see kind of like the dew and the water from all like the moss and stuff starting to surround their axe. And then they're gonna swing again, and I'm gonna spell strike crashing wave.
Okay.
The next one is, oh shit. Let's see. That's a 17 on the dice, plus 16.
17, that's 33?
So 33.
33. Is that plus, oh no, you haven't done the song yet. Okay, 33, so that will hit.
Great. So let me give you the damages separately. So axe damage is going to be 18 slashing.
Okay.
And crashing wave. They also have to make a basic reflex.
Okay. 32. I think they make it.
They do. Oh shit! I think that's a crit.
Damn, so she doesn't take any damage from that?
She doesn't take any damage from that. No.
That sucks.
Okay, that was 2 actions. Last action is hero within 20 feet of me.
Yeah, I'll say absolutely.
Then I'm going to cast Winning Streak on hero, which hero is quickened, which you can use that action to strike, step, or stride. And if any of us get a crit within the next round, the quicken goes to them.
Okay.
And as long as everyone keeps critting, that quicken is going to keep jumping around.
Jesus.
Nice. All right. That sounds awesome. So with that, that's the end of your turn, correct?
It's my turn.
Okay, next up, we have Aurora, the 29.
Right. Okay. So the blood hag, you know, they're dealing damage. How's she looking?
At this point, she is looking pretty bloodied.
Okay.
Bloody the blood
So
hag.
I am going to look at the giant that is hero, and for my first action, I will spend my last focus point and cast Veil of Dreams on them.
Okay. Rolling for, you said the giant, correct?
Yep.
Good, making sure I got my brain right here.
DC 25.
Wow, will save, right?
Yep.
Man, they're willful sons of bitches. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So that is a failure. And they take a -1 status penalty to perception, attack rolls, and will saves. -2 for any sleep effects. But because they did fail, anytime the target uses a concentrate action, it must succeed a DC 5 flat check or the action is disrupted.
Okay.
Trying to make them a little drowsy so hero has a better chance of getting away. And then I will spend let's see. Here's what. My last 2 actions to telekinetic projectile something at the blood hag.
Okay.
And that is going to be a 28.
28 will hit.
28 will hit. So it'll be 4d6 plus 4.
Nice.
As I grab some greenery and just yeet it at them.
A single blade of grass just.
A 22 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
Is that with the +4?
26 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Even better.
Add
Yeah.
4 more from Aldwin too, 'cause I didn't include that.
They're looking terrible. More of the fire just wisping away. They look like they're about to die soon. All right, with Aurora's turn done, we go to Sarnai.
Hello, I'm Sarnai. Okay. Hag looks bad.
Looks real bad.
Heck,
Hag
look
looks
bad.
super bad. And the marsh giant looks like a marsh giant. I don't think this one got really hit at all.
No one's hit him yet. He's got
Um,
debuff, but that's about it.
Yeah, I don't. Because we leveled up, I no longer have Scorching Ray. I do have Fireball though, and so I don't want to Fireball my blue friend.
Thank you.
And I won't do that. But you know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm
What?
going to hydraulic push the hag
Let's
at
go.
4th level.
Oh shit!
Nice.
So,
I like the.
I just needed to tell you that beforehand. Hydraulic push has quickly become one of my favorite spells. And I think it's
very good.
because
Very good.
because my favorite magic item is Decanter of Endless Water,
Yeah.
and so now I just happen to have that all the time, but at ridiculously high levels.
You know what? I'm done with you.
Yeah. And how many times in season 1 did it basically like
Almost
Finish
killed
the
somebody.
finish the fight? Yeah, you killed melee twice with hydraulic push, I think.
Mhm. So natural 20.
Hey, Sarnai's
I
quickened.
didn't do
Bruh.
shit.
I was reading it. It doesn't jump to them. They're just also quickened.
Oh, awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you're also
My
quickened.
God.
And the
Oh,
duration
also
one more
quickened.
round, so 2 rounds of quicken.
Oh my god.
My God.
I thought it was a 12. Yeah, no, it was okay. I'm sorry.
No, you're you're the hero. You're allowed to crit. Go ahead and roll the damage and double it. +4.
We don't have
How many
+4.
d6 is that? Like
Well,
16?
it's already it's 9d6 right now, so it's 18d6.
d6.
That's so
Yeah,
many
one second.
Ds.
One second. I don't know if you can hear me like press a bunch
Tap, tap, tap,
of
tap.
buttons. Yeah, because I have
Tap
to
tap revolution.
do it all, right? So That's a number. That's a number.
It sure is a number.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
It's just +4, right?
+4, but that'll be doubled as well.
That'll be doubled as. Yeah.
Sandwich of the season.
Well, you're also knocked back 10 feet. I should let you. I should let you know is you take 80 points of damage.
Jesus.
A lot of dice.
God damn. Well, anyway, so I really need you to tell me the tale of how you kill the blood hag before they even got to their turn.
I look at her. I look at the skin that she threw on me. I pick the skin up like this, like it's just 2 fingers each holding it, and I throw the skin off, and I'm so grossed out. Take some of that blood and just it's like comical how much blood is coming off of me, and then I mistakenly do this and realize now there's blood in my hair. And you just hear like a like out of sword knife, and then just put my hands down, And I go, Naga! And Naga just takes that pearl out, puts it away for later, and then just like
Hydro cannon.
Exactly. And you see the tummy light up blue and then really, really fast.
Nice.
It's like Godzilla.
Yeah. Naga used surf. It was super effective. You see like that meme where like the blood hag is gonna be like, I will feast on your and they just go flying away. The fiery ball that she is just dissipates. She is gone.
And that was 2 actions.
Yeah, no, one more.
Two more.
I have 2 more.
Two more because you're quickened. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. God damn.
I'm gonna give it to Naga, who will then Draconic Frenzy on the thing. On the marsh. Jotun. There you go. Words were coming to me very slowly. And basically what she can do now is she can make 1 strike with her primary attack and then 2 more with her secondary. And if any of them critically hits, she will instantly regain her breath weapon, which was out for like 4 turns.
Okay, so 3 actions, and knowing how well you rolled, the likelihood of a crit is very high. So go ahead and roll the 3 hits.
Yeah, and it's Naga who is jacked. So let's see what happens. So the first one is going to be 26.
26 will miss.
It'll miss? Okay.
Mhm.
Next one will be 30.
30 will hit.
30, yeah. And the last one that actually gets the penalty now. Penalty. This is agile. Goodness. 28.
28 will hit.
Okay. First one's missed, but she gets the other 2. And we didn't crit. So there. Just saying, we didn't. Let's see. First one is 21 points.
Okay.
And the second hit is 16 points.
Okay. Okay. As you start laying into the marsh giant with a great draconic frenzy, you see the arm of the giant starts just taking huge gouges in it, where he's holding on to Hiro, and pouring forth from him is a cocktail of mud, water, and blood. The marsh giant is bloodied.
Yeah.
So with that, I believe that's the end.
Naga.
So that's the end of y'all of Star Knight's turn. Next up, we have Hiro.
Well, he's still like being grabbed, no?
Mm-hmm.
Which means that he cannot really do much besides use
can
his.
break
Can I
free.
still cast Inspire Courage?
I think so. Yeah, if you can
Even
sing
if
or do
I'm-
anything that would be considered a performance, I believe you can still do that. Yeah.
Sweet. So he will use 1 action to Inspire Courage.
You could attempt the escape artist check.
I can. I'm looking if there is.
And Inspired Courage would give you that's when you hit.
Yeah.
So I know it gives +1 to hit and damage, and I want to say 1 on will saves against like spells with fear.
Fear.
Yeah.
So it won't help you with this, but I don't think your versatile performance helps you on this either.
No. But if you want to break out of the grasp, you can try to do so with an acrobatics or an athletics check to break out, to escape.
Also, unarmed strike.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
you can also
Mhm.
punch.
We had a lot
and
of
then-
a lot of grappling recently in Goblets and Gays, and I got very familiar with those rules.
But isn't he like grabbed as in like like this with his arms to his body.
Yeah, but an
you
unarmed
could
strike could be like a headbutt or a kick. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bite.
Chop.
Bite.
you can bite. Yeah,
But though
those all
you're-
count as.
Your
Don't think
acrobatics
about
is
it too
probably
hard.
better.
It-
I know,
Yeah.
but like now you
Better.
gave Hero the option that he can headbutt
I mean,
somebody.
you get
So
the
do
plus
you
one.
Baby,
really
that was
think-
always an option.
If you headbutt someone, if you make the unarmed strike, you give yourself the +1, so you will have a bonus to hit. If not, you can wiggle your way out with acrobatics, or you could like He-Man your way out with
No, we will-
athletics.
we
You can talk your
will-
way out.
Yeah, but that no, he will headbutt. It's talking time is over.
All right.
This is
Hero-
the one thing
Headbutt is
you might
now.
be able to say.
Hero's tired. Hero is tired and horny. This is not a good combo.
We've all been there.
Have we? He will
Yeah.
headbutt, so he will do or attempt an unarmed strike.
Okay, roll to hit with a +1 if you did your song.
I did do the song, and it was "Please let me out, you little fucker." Da 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 da. And he will hit. Da-da. See, it's it
Hey,
gets stuck in
everybody,
your head.
please let me out, you little fucker. Da, 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 da,
The
da.
trees chime in. Roll to hit. That is a 27.
47 will hit. So go ahead and roll 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
+1. +4.
+4, that's
Nice.
right. +1 +4. So yeah. So 1d4 plus strength
10.
mod +5. 10 total. All right.
It's actually not bad.
It's really
Pretty good
not.
Pretty good for a headbutt, I feel like.
Yeah, sure.
You headbutt so hard that one of the Jotun's fingers, one of the marsh giant's finger actually breaks, and he has to kind of like switch his grip up. So now he's holding you like this, and you can go.
It's what you get.
You
But
can't be figuring too hard, my guy. We have all been there.
Adios, man.
I think you successfully escape.
And I no, he's technically still, I think, in the grasp, right?
You rolled to hit to
Yeah.
actually hurt him. If you want to roll to escape, you can make an athletics check or an acrobatics check. But at this point, it will be at a penalty.
Okay. I think Hero will try to. Let's do an acrobatics check, please. What is the penalty?
I believe it's a -5. Yeah.
5?
Oh, God.
23.
23.
That's with the penalty already included.
Versus its fortitude DC.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that won't be enough to break out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he tried. He
Mm.
attempted to wiggle like a worm, and unfortunately.
And if you want to keep Inspire Courage going, you spend an action to sustain.
So, that being said, the marsh giant will now go.
Oh God, he will squeeze in, won't he?
That's a good question. I like it a bit better. Come on. Come on. Okay. So, he kind of, with that broken finger, ow, are you trying to escape? He sees you trying to struggle out. He sees the water down below. He's going to make a little, he's going to grab you and just throw you right, like not like throw you, but
Is
grab
that
you.
a manipulate action?
Plunge? Hold on, let me confirm that.
If it's just sort of like an attack action, it shouldn't be a manipulate.
Yeah, it's not manipulate action.
Damn it. Well, wait. Makes a ranged attack. Does that count?
It's not a
No.
range attack.
I'm
He's just-
doing my best. I'm right there. That Naga's right there. I want to get another attack of opportunity, okay?
so
Which
he's
Piece of redemption?
Is it dealing damage?
It would be. Well,
Okay.
it's going to require a save on Hiro's part. So I don't think that applies.
I think it has to be an attack. They have to make an attack roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried.
Because the idea is they have to basically like willfully stop the momentum, or there's something impeding it. So they're going to grab you. They plunge you into the river that they were lounging around, and they just start kind of holding you down in the water and just mauling you on the stones and the grass below. You can feel your whole body getting crushed and suffocated. I need you to give me a fortitude DC save.
Are you shitting me? Where's my freaking fortitude? Oh, there we go. Oh no. Oh, that was not good. That's
You
a
have an extra
15.
you have an extra point
I-
from your joke.
Oh, that is true. Okay, I need to use it. I don't know if this will be better. Oh god. Fuck. No, it's not. It's a 16.
Okay. So a 16 will be a failure. So
Jesus.
It's just not a crit fail.
it's not a crit fail. Could be, trust me, could be so much worse. Okay, so we're gonna be taking 24 bludgeoning damage, and you are now officially being treated as drowning. You're losing 3 rounds of drowning because of this.
You're drowning. Oh, okay.
That was okay. And with its left hand, as it's basically like just rummaging and suffocating your boy Hero, he is going to grab the hook on his stick and just throw the damn stick at Aldwin. Does a 24 hit you?
That just hits.
Okay. You take 21 damage as this spears into you. And that will be the end of its turn. Next up, top of the next round, we have Gritta.
Okay. So specifically, and if this is too complicated, I'll just go for a couple of slashes. But could I use, since Organ Sight is 2 actions and I'll have a 3rd action for an attack, could I use Organ Sight to target its arm and just try and cut off the arm just so Hero isn't getting fucking thrashed around underwater?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did we have to spend an action? Did you have to spend an action to move over there?
You would have to, I think.
Ah, beans. How far
'Cause
away?
you fought the Blood Hag. Yes, the Blood Hag was over here, and on the
Over there.
opposite end, you had the marsh.
Gotcha. That was my movement speed.
20, I think. For a dwarf.
Yeah, and I'm wearing heavy armor, so it's probably not even that good.
It's if you have a height of strength, I think it negates it, but so it'll just still stay at 20.
Yes, that's. I was at least 20 feet away from Hero when fighting the Blood Hag. So. But you were right there.
Yeah, then yeah, I'm just gonna run over to it and just attack it for now.
Roll to hit.
Why do I keep pulling up my phone? I can roll on the computer with the wonders of modern technology. Yeah, that roll. Does a 26 hit?
26 will hit.
Yeehaw! I'll just go ahead and roll a second one here. Oh. 26. And fuck it. Let's see how these ones turn out. First attack, he's going to take he's going to take 11, or wait, no, because we still have that 4 from fist pump, so he's going to take 15 damage from the first slash, and from the second slash, 16.
Nice.
Was that 31, I think?
Something like that, yeah. Okay. Makai, tell me the tale. How you kill the marsh giant.
Nah, it's too late. This thing like has heroes just thrashing him under, just thrashing around underwater. Like, I'm getting a ducky in the bathtub. Where'd my arm go? As just his arm just lobs into the water. Where'd my arm go? And just running up the stump, coming in like Attack on Titan. Don't touch my boyfriend! Stick it right in his eye.
Yeah, and as the sword causes his head to ricochet with the impact, pulling the blade out, he falls back into the river, dead. With that, combat is over. The orb is yours, and so is a fast and easy escape. Waiting for you, back where you entered, was, of course, Jensen Ordo, and a few of the other students that he is currently laying hands on to heal them. You're seeing the other team consisting of, I think I wrote this note down somewhere, Lannis, Gwendol, Tornar, Polly, and Pickus, who are currently being healed by both Jensen Ordo and their teacher. They proceed to go back to school, and Jensen Ordo tells you that since you were the only one that even got close to the orb, this is a passing grade. Congratulations, everyone. You have passed your first field assignment for the second year, and that is where we are going to end Wayward Arcadium Season 2, Episode 6.
Yeah.
And as I check my little calendar, I do believe, yeah, that's right. Next week is Parents' Day.
Bucks.
Next week to see everyone's favorite worst day of school.
But my dad went missing.
I wonder who's gonna show up for me.
We'll see. This is actually perfect timing. With that, everyone, let's say our goodbyes and good nights, starting with Aubrey. Please tell them who you are and where they can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, I'm Aubrey. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Magazine Cosplay, and generally when I am not here, you can find me over on Goblets and Gays, and Anima McGarry, herding the cats over here with a couple other people you may recognize on screen. You can also find me as part of Bring Your Own Mech, along with a couple other people you can see on here. And then starting October 1st, join me over on Ballad of the Seven Dice for Escaping Carcosa. I am part of their Pathfinder team. It is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited to see how this dual campaign goes. And then last but not least, I have made a game. You can go buy it, or you can download it for free. I don't care. I was like, I made it. You can go find the links to it on my Twitch. It's called Love versus the World. It's my own fun little send up to Scott Pilgrim.
Nice.
That sounds so cool. I hope you put it on Twitter. I'll
It's
repost
on,
it.
you can find it on my Twitter page.
I'm definitely.
Yeah, let me know how it plays.
Well, next and certainly not least, we have Fee. Fee, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, my name is Fee. You can find me under Finneman on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, I believe. Come talk to me about literally anything. I am quite lonely. And no, just kidding. But I do want to talk to you guys. Today was really fun. Love drowning. And I probably will be more of that later. Because parents and, I don't know, emotional turmoil and drowning in my own tears and all of that good stuff.
Drowning in feelings. Well, next up, we have Dusty. Dusty, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, I'm Dusty. You could find me on the interwebs at Dusty Hill. I am part of all the shows, or most of the shows Aubrey has talked about. You can also find my new project with the other person that on my screen's below me, but on your screen is over there. My camera can't see you. It's Aki at Unwavering Force, a Star Wars podcast. It's going to be a Star Wars podcast, very early project details right now. There's a teaser out. It's really fun. Aki is playing the little hater that could. It's going to be great. Go check it out.
Little hater that could.
Well, next up, we got Makai. Makai, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
What's Piggity Popping Game Marinos? It's your they, it's your them, it's your homie, your friend. It's been a wonder playing Gridded for you tonight. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, hopes, dreams, bad jokes you want to share with me, you can find me over at wannabe VA or wannabe voices on anything that matters. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, or specifically follow me on TikTok, because I'm almost at 1,000 followers and I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we'll figure something out together. And I'll let you in on a little secret. I know what the One Piece is, so come and find out and I'll tell you.
It's the friends we made along the way.
No, we.
It's the enemies we found along.
It's
Guys.
King Mickey. Aki, please tell us who you are and where we
Your
can find
Majesty.
you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, I'm Aki. You can find me all over the Twitterverse at akinomi_art, where I do things, so many things that involve Aubrey and usually Dusty, including Star Wars, where I don't fucking give a shit. Fuck y'all. I'm living my dream is what I'm doing. I don't even know what the hell a Star Wars is. God, y'all shipped Raylo. I don't think you guys know what it is either. That shit aside, my game's trailer drops like in a few hours, actually.
Hey.
Very early in the morning, but it's technically tomorrow. So if you would like, please check 1000x resist or 1000 times resist for more information. It is a game set in a future made by a majority Asian diaspora team. So, I mean, the best way to put it is, if you like generational trauma and the future, oh fuck, this trailer's gonna do things to you. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, my name is Peach. Before I go into my little spiel, I want to first say thank you to our amazing TD Cuttlefish. Wonderful Cuttlefish. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cuttlefish.
We love you, and without you, we wouldn't look good, sound good, or even be here. So thank you so much for that. And before I forget, first, I do one small thing. My brain just kaploots. So with that being said, thank you to our amazing TD. My name is PJ McGaw. You can find me all over the internet at pj.mcgaw, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Come find me, come friend me, and let's have fun. When I'm not here with these legends on Mondays, 8 to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Wayward Arcadium, you can find me here, same nat time and same nat channel for Edge of Legend. And this week, this Wednesday, is going to be a big one. This is going to be our number 100th episode of Edge of Legend. So this is going to be really fun, and we're trying to make it special. So please come in and support and have a good time. Hope to see you there. Other announcements when I can say. The one thing I can say for sure is please tune in to Wednesday Edge of Legends in October, where we're doing our Halloween series of games. Aki and Aubrey will be there playing with us. It's going to be spooky. It's going to be, if you thought these hags were gross, just wait till I let go and really get weird. That being said, we're going to be rating. We're going to be rating Blackwater D&D. So till then, see you same that time, name that channel, and be safe.
Bye.
So now, the next part of One Piece is the
Two-piece.
is the part in
Two-piece?
no, it's the so where we left off.
We're going to be rating in 3, 2,